Class, here's your play-by-play announcer, Larry Allen.
All right, thank you very much, Jerry Hansen. We are coming to you live from Jeff Traylor Stadium in Gilmer, Texas. The Gilmer Buckeyes and the Carthage Bulldogs. Carthage ranked number 1 in the state according to the Harris poll in Class 4A Division 1, or Division 2 that is. And the Gilmer Buckeyes are number 5 in the state. So 2 of the top 5 going at it here tonight in Gilmer. Let's take a look, first of all, at the Bulldog offense. And we've got a change on the offensive line. We'll give that to you here in just a minute. Luke Jackson is going to be the center, 6 foot, 275-pound senior. Right guard, one of the returning starters on that offense, 5 returners on the offense. One of the returning starters is right guard T. Kellum, 5'10", 310-pound senior. Left guard is Zach Carlisle, 6'1", 325-pound junior. He's the only non-senior on the offensive line. And the left tackle, one of the returners, is 6'2", 330-pound senior Karsten Williams. Right tackle, that's the change in the starting lineup from Kilgore. Right tackle tonight's going to be 6'3", 225-pound senior Cade Staten. So if you were keeping track, 4 seniors and 1 junior on that starting offensive line. Again, Jackson is the center. The guards are Carlisle and Kellum. Staten and Williams are the tackles. We'll be back to take a look at the tight end and the wideouts after this from KGAS.
The city of Carthage, county seat of Panola County, gas capital of the United States, and friendliest spot in the world. We have it all: temperate weather, lots of jobs, good schools and churches, and even the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame. Carthage, a great spot on Highway 59 to settle down or just to visit for a while. Panola College, local medical care, a low tax base, and great shopping. That's Carthage. Recommend us, refer us, and revive yourself in the piney woods of East Texas. Carthage, with places we're all proud to call home.
Pony Express on West Panola in Carthage, offering gasoline, snacks, lunch, and breakfast. Open 7 days a week with daily lunches Monday through Friday from 11 to 2, like the best burgers, home cooked and fresh. And breakfast is served 7 days a week until 10 a.m. Pony Express also offering up a fresh salad bar located on West Panola right near Panola College. It's Pony Express in Carthage. Center Glass Company is a full-service glass company offering residential and commercial assistance. Center Glass Company installs mirrors, tabletops, and shower doors. Choose from a large selection of plexiglass and the new Lexan. Glass for 18-wheelers and other trucks is in stock for fast emergency service 24 hours a day, and insurance claims are honored. Center Glass Company on Highway 96 South. Call 936-598-9190. Center Glass Company, State Inspection Headquarters.
The starting lineup is brought to you tonight by Center Glass. Center Glass offers mobile automotive glass and windshield repair. Center Glass, your glass resource. Your KGAS broadcast crew, Mario, Eric Lawrence, Mark Harris, and Larry Allen, coming to you live from Jeff Traylor Stadium in Gilmer. The introduction of the officials is brought to you by the city of Carthage, the best little town in East Texas, gas capital of the world, and home to a 7-time state football champion. That's the Carthage Bulldogs. The East Texas chapter providing tonight's crew. The referee is Darren Lair. Umpire is Lonnie Penwell. Line judge is John Cannon. The head lines judge is Nathan Simmons. And Tito Guevara is the bat judge. Again, Darren Lair heading up this East Texas chapter. All right, we took a look at the offensive line. We're going to look now at the tight end and the wideouts. The tight end, a returning starter, Montrell Smith. In fact, he is one of two two-way starters for the Bulldogs tonight. Montrell, 6'3", 220-pound senior. He'll be backed up incidentally by Keontae Smith, another senior. One of the wideouts is Braden Wade, 6 foot, 185-pound junior. The other one is Montrell Hatton, 53-yard touchdown reception a few weeks ago against Kilgore. He's 6'1", 175, a sophomore. And 2 young men that we'll see quite a bit in addition to those 2. One is Zay Woods, 6'1". Yes.
Panola College wants to give you the opportunity to do college your way. With courses online, in-class, or hybrid instruction, Panola offers a variety of options to fit your needs. Panola College knows your time is important, so you're offered 8 and 16-week courses to accommodate your schedule. Check out the list of courses to find the right fit for you. Do college your way at panola.edu. Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website pinergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
All right, we're back at Jeff Traylor Stadium, a crowd of about 700 filing into the Carthage side. And how do we know that's the size of the crowd? Because that's the number of tickets that the Bulldogs sold in the first 15 minutes. I believe that was Tuesday morning. They sold out in 15 minutes, and after that, no more tickets for the visitor side. So a reduced crowd here tonight compared to what we ordinarily would have. That's because of the virus. Glad you're with us right here on your Sports Beat station. First downs brought to you tonight, as they have been for many years, by Howe's AC and Electrical. Howe's AC and Electrical has you covered whether it's hot or cold. And the Red Zone by Kelly's Collision, a complete collision store from minor to major repairs on Highway 59 North. Darren Preston in his 10th year as the defensive coordinator at Carthage, and here's the lineup that he has given to us. At one end is going to be one of the two-way starters. That's Montrell Smith. We talked about him earlier. He's a senior. The other end is Jakarick Johnson, 5'9", 175-pound junior. At nose is Kylan Lister, coming back from a great season last year, one of the two returning starters, two full-time returning starters on the defense, 6'1", 260-pound senior. And at tackle is Bobby Williams. Williams is a 5'10", 260-pound junior. So if you're keeping track there of the classifications, that defensive line, two seniors, two juniors. And backing them up, we'll see quite a bit of Nick Stewart, J.J. Brown, John Carlos Roscos, and Kylan Lister. All right, those are the defensive starters on the defensive line for the Bulldogs. We'll take a look at the linebackers right after this.
Hey folks, it's Aaron Hicks with Elliott Dodge of Carthage. We are kicking off this football season with two great sales events, Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days. This month at Elliott Dodge of Carthage, you can buy a brand new 2020 Ram 1500 at 0% for 72 months and make no payments for 90 days. You can also get the same offer on a new 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The deals don't stop there. We have fantastic incentives on every new vehicle in stock. So call, come by, or check us out anytime online at elliottdodgecarthage.com.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that, superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
All right, touchdowns tonight brought to you by Kane Hardware, and I want to mention something about them. I misidentified them back in Kilgore, and I apologized for that. Kane Hardware, stay cool and enjoy a new air conditioner because, let's face it, we live in Texas, and we still got a little bit of summer left perhaps, although it's officially autumn, still some warm weather. Kane True Value 224 South Shelby in Carthage, Texas. All right, let's take a look at the linebackers for the Bulldogs in the middle. And this is a young man who started 5 games last year, injured in the 5th game, so did not play any in the last 11 games. Kip Lewis, 7 tackles against Kilgore, 6'2", 195-pound junior. He was second on the team in tackles with those 7 tackles. Leading the team in tackles against Kilgore was this young man, Camden Foster, 5'10", 185-pound junior. 9 tackles, a couple of sacks against the Kilgore Bulldogs. And the soundbacker, that means he's the strong side backer, is Nate Mary. Mary, a 5'8", 155-pound senior. So you've got 1 senior, that's Mary, and 2 juniors, Lewis and Foster, the starting linebackers. Well, that leaves us the secondary. We'll have that for you right after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
There's nothing like football season in Texas. As the #1 ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the #1 ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Baylor Bardwell with XL Ford. Hunting season is here, and we have our sight aimed on saving you money with our lineup of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. You don't have to have the patience of a hunter to bag one. Come into XL Ford now and let our friendly team find the right vehicle for your budget. Their knowledge and experience, backed by our reliable service department, are sure to please. Excellent prices, excellent selection, and excellent service at XL Ford, or on the net at xlford.net.
First State Bank & Trust knows evolving 21st century banking makes it important to have a financial partner who ensures the monetary services you need and want are available and accessible through technology. Checking and saving accounts, personal debit and credit cards, auto, home, and personal loans are connected through internet and mobile applications, and contact with people when you need it. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, 110 West Spinola, Carthage, 903-693-6606, fsbcarthage.com.
All right, we're here at Jeff Traylor Stadium. This stadium was built in 1963, and for the first 52 years it was Buckeye Stadium. And then in 2015 it was named Jeff Traylor Stadium after the coach that took Gilmer to 5 championship games, winning 3 of them. One of the games that I recall from this series, one of the best, maybe the best, was, about 2011, 2012, somewhere in there, right here. Gilmer won it 39-36. We had trouble stopping their big quarterback, and he went down with an injury late in the game. And I must admit, I kind of thought, well, that's it. We're going to win it. But Jordan Traylor came in, the son of the head coach, and he led them to victory. Final was 39-36. All right, let's take a look now at the secondary for the Carthage Bulldogs, as given to us by Darren Preston. One of the corners is Zay Woods. Woods, a 6', 150-pound senior, and we'll also see him quite a bit at wide receiver. The other corner is Brandon King. So we've got 2 new starters this year at the corner. Brandon King is a 5'9", 160-pound junior. So we've got a junior and a senior there. As strong safety is another junior, Braden Wade. He played quite a bit last year, 5'11", 185-pound junior. And the free safety, one of the 2 full-time starters coming back from last year, Austin Morgan. And if you listen to Coach Surratt on one of his interviews, you know that he has some high praise for Austin Morgan. He's quicker than he was last year, has put on some weight, stronger than he was last year, gained a lot of muscle. Austin Morgan, 3-year starter, 6', 175-pound senior. So in the secondary, we have 1, 2 seniors and 2 juniors. All right, we'll return to Jeff Traylor Stadium right after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
The other day I was shopping at one of our bigger local businesses. As I was scanning my items to purchase, I was prompted on the screen and asked if I would like to continue even though paying cash was not an option. I asked one of the employees why cash was not being taken. The person shared that due to a national corn shortage, the scan checkouts did not have coins, so they would not be able to give correct change. I got to thinking, I sure am glad there's not a shortage on Jesus. The Bible tells us that he came so that we may have life and have it abundantly. Not just a little life or an average life, but the one that's abundant. How great it is to know that there's never a shortage of Jesus. Hi, this is Paul Gwynn inviting you to come join us on Sundays at Central Baptist. There's Bible study at 9:30 and worship at 10:45. If you cannot join us, watch or listen with us on Facebook Live, YouTube, Cable Channel 18, or KGAS FM 104.3, 1590 AM. And remember, there's never a shortage of Jesus.
Carthage Flower Shop, located on the square in downtown Carthage, where they carry an array of fresh flowers and silk pot plants. Carthage Flower Shop also carries colonial candles, mantra bands, hickory farms, the naked bee, and willow tree angels. Shop Carthage Flower Shop. They will help you with all your floral needs.
All right, we return once again to Buckeye Stadium. Jeff Traylor was here about 15 years after he left. Matt Turner took over for 5 years, and then he retired. And this year is the first year for Alan Metzel. Metzel was on the staff of Traylor, as was Matt Turner. The Gilmer Buckeyes are 4-0. They defeated Gladewater 55-41, Henderson 22-20, Atlanta 73-26. Lindale, they trailed Lindale 35-14 at halftime. They came back and outscored them 42-14 in the second half to win it 56-49. So they are averaging 52 points per game and giving up 34. So they've given up quite a few, but they put an average of 52 points on the board. We're coming to you live again from Jeff Traylor Stadium. Mark Harris coming up right after this when we return after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
East Texas is a wonderful community, and at Panola National Bank, we're proud to call it home. That's why you'll find our bank and our employees helping others wherever you look. From supporting local schools to volunteering with local charity events, we're part of the fabric that weaves the community and its people together. When it comes to financial service needs, local is better. We provide convenient banking services so we can help our community grow. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
At Carthage Furniture, Monty has chest freezers from 5 cubic feet for $239 to 9 cubic feet at $419, and all sizes and prices in between. At Carthage Furniture, find 110-volt window AC units starting at $349. They even have a 15,000 BTU window AC that will cool up to 3 rooms for only $549. Remember, Carthage Furniture offers free delivery. The U Store on West Panola, right behind the car wash, where Rosa speaks Spanish.
New vehicles, pre-owned vehicles, parts and service, Pippin has what you need. Hello, this is Will Blackwell with Pippin Motor Company. COVID-19 has changed a lot of things, but it hasn't stopped customers from getting a great deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. Honored to serve this community for 70 years, we are Pippin Motor Company. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or online at pippinmotorcompany.com.
All right, Mark Harris pulling double duty tonight. If you wonder where Jerry Hansen is, he is in the crowd because Noah Patty, his grandson, is suited up tonight for the varsity and going to see some action, we think. Mark Harris pulling double duty, color, and also running the commercials. Mark?
Well, I'll tell you what, Larry, this is always a dogfight between these two right here. And in the last 15 years, especially since the Rat's been here, it's been a tough road. I remember that ball game you talked about where Luke Turner was his name, wasn't it, the quarterback that just showed out at the end of the game and brought the lead to them or got them close to beat us, and then later on they did beat us. But, you know, we're 57-1, and everybody in East Texas and probably Texas would like to upset us. Are we prepared? Because I know that the coaching is there, but our boys have not seen game day speed, and that makes a lot of difference when you're playing football. We have a lot of young kids. We've got 9 new starters on defense. We've got 2 anchors there, but we're relatively new, and so are we going to be rusty to start this ball game out? They, on the other hand, have played 4 straight games. They've won 4-0. They are 4-0, and so we expect them to be well-oiled right here. So what the deal is, we can't turn it over. We can't make mistakes like pulling out from under center or throwing an errant pass. So and we're at their house. And when you're in somebody else's house, you got to play a little better. And one thing I can say about this is old Scott Lee used to say that if we play our best and they play our best and their best, we win. So sit back and enjoy. I know a lot of people cannot come to the game because of tickets, but Larry and I will bring it to you as best we can. So I'm just expecting a good game, and y'all sit back and relax. We'll be back after this.
New vehicles, pre-owned vehicles, parts and service, Pippin has what you need. Hello, this is Will Blackwell with Pippin Motor Company. COVID-19 has changed a lot of things, but it hasn't stopped customers from getting a great deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. Honored to serve this community for 70 years, we are Pippin Motor Company. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or online at pippinmotorcompany.com.
We want you to join the winning team at Hudson Financial Group and let us assist you in finding the best game plan for your insurance and investment needs. We are licensed with over 30 companies to provide you with the best coverages and prices, whether you need personal, commercial, or life insurance. At HFG, we strive to prepare our clients for the unexpected and their future. Stop by our office at 1519 West Panola or give us a call at 903-693-7874 and let us help you with your winning game plan today. And go Dogs.
Navigating 21st century business financial currents can be trying, even for seasoned commercial endeavors. Get assistance charting your course with trustworthy commercial lending officers at Farmers State Bank, Carthage Center, Joaquin, and Shelbyville. FSB offers 116 years stability, a finance source for expansion and equipment purchase to help ensure growth on the path you want. Committed to East Texas business long-term success, your commercial financial request decisions are made by officers you likely know already. FSBCTX.com, Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Larry, talk to him about the bands and what's going on with the bands so far this year.
All right. Well, the bands are not traveling. So the Carthage band was not at Kilgore. They're not here tonight. So that means there will only be one performance at halftime. And that, of course, will be the Gilmer band. We've got an honor guard going out to the middle of the field with the Texas flag and the American flag, the U.S. flag.
I hope and Jason can turn his mic on where we can hear the national anthem. We're coming to you live from Jeff Traylor Stadium in Gilmer. Gilmer Buckeyes are 4-0. Well, he cannot get his mic on, so Larry.
Okay.
We'll go back and pay a bill. How about that?
Navigating 21st century business financial currents can be trying, even for seasoned commercial endeavors. Get assistance charting your course with trustworthy commercial lending officers at Farmers State Bank.
Having no AC or a broken AC that works only half the time is never fun.
Let Kane True Value show you window unit sizes from 5,000 BTU up to 25,000 BTU. Stay cool. Enjoy a new air conditioner because, let's face it, we live in Texas and summer is not over. For details, call 903-693-6641 and visit Kane True Value, 224 South Shelby, Carthage, Texas.
Every team knows that a two-point play can be a winning move. That's why our team at Tate Barber State Farm are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and saves you money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way that we're here to help life go right. Call us at Tate Barber State Farm, 903-693-7555.
Buckeye Stadium was the name for the first 52 years. For the last 5, it's been Jeff Traylor Stadium. They do have an 8-lane track here. Of course, that means just as we do at Carthage. So that means that the folks who have come in to watch it are a little bit further back from the field. If there was no track. Now, here's one thing that's the result of the virus. Instead of having 4 or 5 captains go out to the middle of the field, there's just one that goes out, and that's going to be Kai Horton for the Carthage Bulldogs. The coin toss, incidentally, is brought to you by the Pony Express. Pony Express, located on West Panola, across from Panola College. They have lunch specials and a super salad bar and fuel for the car. Stop by before and after the home football games. Do we have the ref mic'd into us, or do you know? I don't think we do.
We could have, but he's explained it to both of them, what's fixing to happen.
Incidentally, we will be next week. So it looks like the Carthage Bulldogs have won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So Carthage will be defending the goal to our right. That'll be the south goal here at Jeff Traylor Stadium, and that means they'll be going from our right to left, heading toward the north goal. Next week, again, up at Texarkana, we'll face the number 2 ranked team in the state in Class 4A Division II. That's the Pleasant Grove Hawks. And then 2 weeks from tonight, you will get to see the Carthage Bulldogs in Carthage if you can get a ticket. 2 starting offensive line for the Bulldogs. Luke Jackson will be at center. T. Kellum and Carlisle are the tackles. The guards are Williams and Staten. The tight end, if he's in there, is Montrell Smith. Kai Horton, the quarterback. Nick Stewart at fullback. Mason Courtney is the tailback. And the wideouts are Wade and Montrell Hatton. We're going to send Wade to the left side, and we've got 2 receivers to the right. Again, Carthage first and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Mason Courtney in the backfield to the right of Kai Horton. Now Courtney goes over to the left of Horton. We await the snap. Early movement. Here's flags, and the play will be blown dead.
I think that the snap count was off because 2 or 3 of the linemen fired out, and the center didn't snap the ball. So I don't know exactly what happened, but it looked like that false start on us.
All right, here's Darren Lair from the East Texas chapter. Offside Buckeyes.
Oh, well, good.
So Gilmer picks up the penalty, and that moves it to the 37-yard line of Carthage. So now it's first down and 5. So we get a break on the first play of the game. That's a big thing right there, especially when you're on the road and in front of a pretty good crowd. Not as big a crowd if we hadn't had the virus here. All right, it looks like all 700 of the Carthage fans are on the other side. Okay, trips to the right side, and we've got 1 split out to the left. Now he goes into the backfield. All right, snap back to Horton. He hands off from the running back. This is Courtney to the 40, 45, and it's a Howes AC first down across the 45 to the 49-yard line. That will be a big pickup on the play.
That was a dive right, basically, and there was a big hole. He didn't get hit till he was about 10 yards down the field. So the Hogs working up. We're back to line of scrimmage, Larry.
All right, so a 12-yard pickup from Mason Courtney. First and 10 Carthage at the Carthage 49-yard line. Horton again in the shotgun. And we've got another flag coming down before the play gets underway.
I think we jumped on that one. They drew us off sides, what I think. They made a move.
Okay, it's a false start against Carthage, so that'll move it back. Moves it back to the 44-yard line, and we'll make it first and 15. So the penalties, 1 apiece now, each team with 5 yards in penalties. Okay, Montrell Smith, the tight end, is going to be in this formation here, a wing left. We've got 2 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left. Ball right in the middle of the field with respect to the sideline. Snap back to Horton. Horton looking to pass. Here comes a blitz. He throws right. This ball is caught out there by Hatton, and then he is bumped out of bounds after a pretty good pickup of about 10 yards.
Yeah, he did a down and out. I think he came from the slot position and went out. We had a receiver running straight down the field, and it was a good throw here to start this first throw here for Kai. Kai's need to settle in, and he's not lost a game yet. So he doesn't like to lose.
All right, second down and 4 after that gain of 11. Second and 4 for Carthage at the Buckeye 45-yard line. And here is going to be this is going to be a timeout. Timeout called, I believe, by Carthage. Or is it a flag?
I don't see a hanky anywhere. Nobody's moving back, and we're not leaving the field like a timeout, Larry.
Okay.
Maybe there was a little adjustment. It's waved off.
Okay.
Oh, the 40-second clock was not reset. So.
Okay. All right, someone fell asleep there, didn't they?
Well, the umpires are rusty too, sometimes.
Yeah, someone up here in the press box fell asleep on that one. Okay, so it's second and 4 for Carthage. No play there, no penalty. Second and 4 for the Bulldogs at the Buckeye 45-yard line. They picked up 1 first down on this drive so far. Here's Horton. Horton out to Courtney. Courtney to the 45, 40, and he's inside the 40 for another Howes AC first down, and that will take us down to inside the 40-yard line to the 38, a gain of 7 more.
You know, that when I played football with Sleepy, that was really what we call a scat play, and you could take it out or take it in, and he just pitches it back, doesn't hand it to him, pitches it back to him.
All right, on that play, Horton was under center. This time he's also going to go under center. Ball is spotted about 3 yards to the left of the right hash. Carthage going from our right to left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 38. Snap back to Horton. Here comes the blitz. Horton in trouble now. He's going to his left. He throws. This ball is incomplete as McNew dove for it down at the 35-yard line, couldn't bring it in.
Well, he had plenty of time, and then all of a sudden the protection broke down, and he rolled to his left, threw against his body, and so he didn't throw a really good throw, but, you know, he almost came up with it. McNew did.
So it's 2nd down and 10 now. If you've just joined us, Carthage took the opening kickoff and drove it down to has picked up 2 first downs, and they have it now at the Buckeye 43, at the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Horton under center, tight end right. And this time the handoff goes to Courtney. Courtney, big hole, 35-30, 25, and he is going to be brought down inside just short of the 25-yard line at the 26. That's going to be a gain of 18 yards.
When he got to the line of scrimmage, he took a definite plant foot and left the guy standing and watching and went against the grain somewhat for a good gain.
All right, I believe that's a gain of 12. We'll give him 12. So it's now 1st down and 10 for Carthage at the Buckeye 26. Gain of 12. So Courtney now 3 carries for 31 yards at the 26-yard line. Horton in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He throws right. This ball is caught, and he is tackled immediately. And I didn't see for sure who that was. That's Montrell Smith.
Big Cat caught it, and
Okay.
he was hit just as soon as he caught it. He didn't have a chance to make a football move, but not before he gained 5 yards.
So he picks up 5 on that pass, and it's now 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for Carthage. They took the opening kickoff. They picked up 3 first downs on this drive, and they have it 2nd and 5 now at the Buckeye 21.
Hoskins Brown in his tailback.
All right, Montrell Smith was over on the left side. Now he goes to the right. Snap back to Horton. Horton hands off to Brown. Brown to the 20, inside the 20. That's going to be a short gain, a gain of 2 for Cavante Brown Hoskins. And that will bring up now 3rd down and 3 for Carthage at the Buckeye 19.
Well, we're in 4-down territory, but that's a kid we really need to watch because he's a secret that we hadn't really – we got the bread and butter back in Courtney, but this kid's got breakaway speed.
All right, Courtney now back in at tailback. Again, it's 3rd and 3 at the Buckeye 19-yard line. Horton is in the shotgun. Now Courtney goes motion left. Snap back to Horton. Horton looking left. He throws left. This ball is caught at the 15, 10, and down to the 5, inside the 5-yard line, down to about the 3-yard line. And who was that?
I think it was Hatton.
That was Hatton, okay.
Number 4 is Hatton. Yes, sir. And what it was is he sent a Courtney deep and a man across the middle, and he peeled out to the left, and he was wide open. So he got us inside the 5.
All right, so a pickup of 13 on that pass play, and it gets us down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal now from the 4. Horton in the gun. Courtney in the backfield with him. Snap back to Horton. Gives to Courtney. Courtney over the right side, and not much doing there. Maybe has a yard at the most if he got that.
And yeah, that was just good defense there. They stuffed up that right side of our offensive line, left side of the defensive line, and really Courtney had nowhere to go.
All right, so they spot it for a gain of 1 at the 3. So now it is 2nd down and goal for Carthage at the Gilmer 3-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Dogs. They've picked up 4 first downs on this drive, and they'd love to get, and instantly we're in the Kelly's Collision red zone right now. Don't want to forget that. 2nd and goal from the 3. Horton under center. Horton, handoff Courtney. Courtney into the end zone for the touchdown. It is a Canes Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 3 yards from Mason Courtney, and the Bulldogs are up 6-0 here in Gilmer with 6:49 left to play here in the first quarter. They took over 5 minutes on that drive.
Well, we lined up everybody to the right, but he cut back left. The linebackers had left his position and left him just walk into the end zone. Here was 6:49 left. First quarter, 6-0 Dogs.
All right, the extra point attempt to come right here. There's a snap. McNew is the holder here. The kick is down. It is up, and it is good. And the Bulldogs lead it 7-0 here in Gilmer. Back after this.
Bauer Furniture, your authorized Lazy Boy dealer for Panola County. Paul says they have a good inventory to choose from, including recliners, rocker recliners, even couches and love seats. Bauer Furniture offers living room sets, dining room sets, and bedroom sets at prices you can afford. Even find financing at no interest with approved credit. Paul also offers a large selection of home decor items, including lamps, artwork, and accent pieces. Bauer Furniture, serving Panola County and East Texas for over 5 decades. Bauer Furniture, the big store at 401 West Panola, where delivery is free.
Panola County relies on UT Health Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and x-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
All right, Jonathan Medrano with the extra point, and he is going to kick off. And we often see the sky kick, or what many folks would call the pooch kick, with Medrano. And here is a pooch kick, and they call for the fair catch, and they make it at the 32-yard line. Perfect. Coach Surratt wants it between the 28 and the 32, and between the numbers and the sideline, and that was about 1 yard from the sideline when they made the fair catch. So the Gilmer Buckeyes will have it at about their 32-yard line.
Yeah, and the trouble was if that kid would have let it go, it had hit out of bounds, and they'd have made us make a decision, them to make a decision whether to cut. But they have great field position as we are. So, and then there was a flag afterward, Larry. I could have swore I saw a flag go up, and they're marking off something. They are. It's back down to up to the 40. It looks like.
Well, it's close to it's 5 yards, I guess, from where he caught it. I thought he caught it at the 32, but they say the 30. Okay, now they move it back to the 36. So maybe he caught it at the 31 and 5 yards to the 36. I don't know.
You think he caught it out of bounds?
Maybe that was a call.
Okay.
He was darn close to it for sure. Okay, here's Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw it. He throws it left, and this ball is incomplete. A key for us defensively is stopping this young man, Tennyson. Let me give you some quick stats on him.
Not a big man, is he?
No, he is not. 63 of 96, so that's a completion ratio of about 65% for 1,200 yards. 13 touchdowns through the air, 4 touchdowns rushing. He's accounted for 17 touchdowns this year. Here's a pitch out, and the runner coming to his right, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line, and that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
That was Nate Mary sticking to his position. He kicked the runner out and then chased the runner to the outside. So good play by Nate Mary on that one.
So now as the Gilmer Buckeyes go quickly, remember Coach Surratt, if you heard his interview, they like to go fast, especially when they fall behind. So now it's 3rd and 11 for the Buckeyes at their own 35-yard line. Carthage leads at 7-0. Took the opening kickoff, picked up 5 first downs and a touchdown. Snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson looking left, pump fake left. Now he throws over the middle. This ball is almost intercepted. Is it intercepted?
No. He must have dropped it, but who was that?
Oh, my gosh. It was big pressure on Tennyson.
He jumped the route, whoever it was. I couldn't get his number.
That was Braden Wade.
Okay. He jumped the route and had an interception. Just went through his hands.
Now, he had to dive for it to come up with it. I mean, it would have been a spectacular play if he comes up with it. So the line of scrimmage will be the 35 for this first punt of the ball game as the Buckeyes line up in deep punt formation. They take a 13-yard drop.
McNew back.
That is McNew back, I believe. Here's a waist-high snap. Gets off the kick, and they're going to kick it away from McNew, and then they get a little bit of a roll out of it as the roll is going to be about 10 yards, and it's going to be killed at the 29-yard line, so make it 15 and 21. 15 and 21 is a 36-yard kick for the Gilmer Buckeyes, and Carthage will have their second possession. If you just joined us, Carthage took the opening kickoff and drove it. 5 first downs in the process, scored on the 3-yard run by Mason Courtney, the kick by Medrano, and Carthage has just stopped Gilmer 3 and out on the Buckeyes' first possession. Okay, here come the Bulldogs out to the line of scrimmage at their own 29. And Courtney is the tailback. Horton's going to be under center. Got a wide out to each side. Tight end right. Wing right. Here's Horton. 5-step drop. Going to go deep down the far sideline. This ball is caught. It is caught by for a big first down. That may have been Noah Petty. I'm not for sure who it was. Let's see who that was.
I can't see the number. It looks like it's a 10, I believe. I think it's McNew. But, the lighting here, Larry, is either we've got a tinted window in front of us or the lighting is not near what we're used to.
Oh, it's one of the two. It is one of the two. Okay, so that's going to be at the 32-yard line. 18. And let's see, what yard line was that?
We were on the 29.
29, okay, so 18 and 21. That's a 39-yard pass to somebody.
I think it was to McNew,
we think it may have been McNew.
There's number 26. Now maybe
that's Patty. Okay, here's a pitch out to Courtney. Courtney goes right. Now he's going back to his left, picking up a few yards. And now he's going to be pushed along by one of the big linemen, that being Williams. No, that T. Kellum. And he's going to be across the 25-yard line. So the line of scrimmage was the 27.
I'll tell you what, his plant foot is really nice tonight. I mean, he's making a decision, putting a plant foot and making a good cut.
No, excuse me. The line of scrimmage was the 33, and he's down to the 24. So that's a gain of 9 yards on the play.
Hey, Larry, that was McNew on the catch, by the way.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. All right, 2nd and 1 for the Dogs at the Buckeye 24. Handoff to Courtney. Courtney to the 20. He has another Howes AC first down, and he's in the Kelly's Collision red zone as he is down close to the 15-yard line. So the line of scrimmage was the 24, and they're going to give him the 16, so that's 8 more for Courtney. And another Bulldog first down.
And I tell you what, the deal is, if you look down our offensive line, if y'all remember Nebraska from the old days, the red and white Nebraska team, their offensive line and defensive line was so big. Well, that's what ours looks like right here.
Okay, I forgot to mention that the extra point earlier was a Bulldog stop extra point. Good by Madrano. Sorry about that Bulldog stop. Glad to mention y'all. Okay, here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney, and Courtney is stopped there for no gain.
He tripped at the line of scrimmage there, Larry. Well, I forgot about Jason down there. I didn't know we didn't go to him first game. So, Jason, we'll come to you son.
Yep, that's right. We sure will, Jason. Okay, so that's going to be a no gain for Courtney. And Mark is right. There's either a tint on these windows or their lighting is nothing close to what it is at Bulldog Stadium because it's just it's tough for us to see here. It's a little dim in the press box.
It is a little bit dim, Larry. It is. It's definitely not as bright as it is at Bulldog Stadium.
Okay, back to Horton in the shotgun, and we've got a stoppage of play, and a flag comes in from the line judge.
See, they stopped the play, so that means it's probably going to be against us.
False start against Carthage. So that will move it now from the 16 back to the 21. So it's now 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15 for Carthage. Carthage leading at 7-0. Carthage took the opening kickoff, 5 first downs, scored, 3-yard run by Courtney, then held Gilmer on 3 plays. Gilmer punted, and now we picked up 2 more first downs on this drive, and we just picked up a penalty. So it's 2nd and 15 for Carthage at the Buckeye 21. Horton under center. Wing left, 2 receivers split out to the right. Here's Horton, play action fake, wants to throw it, throws it over the middle for in the end zone. This ball is caught for a touchdown. It is going to be a touchdown toss of 21 yards. That is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown, 21 yards to somebody.
I'm trying to see who it is. It's number, you can't see over there. The numbers are, Jason, who was that?
Jason, who was it?
It was an odd route anyway. Like he stretched from.
I'm not sure. I think it was Courtney that caught that ball.
I'll find out for sure about us.
Yeah, I think that was number 23 or something.
Okay, here's Madrano for the extra point, and the Bulldog stop extra point is good, and Carthage leads at 14-0. 3:14 left to play here in the first quarter.
Quick Stop Carthage is your quick stop for anything you might need for running errands around the area or starting a road trip. Every day, 5 a.m. till 9 p.m., you can count on Quick Stop Carthage to have quality fuel and service items for your vehicle and something easy, fast, and tasty from the kitchen for breakfast, lunch, or supper. A specialty is one of the best hamburgers in East Texas. Your best stop 7 days a week in Carthage at 2365 Southeast Loop is Quick Stop.
Well, the Dogs are on the prowl again this year for yet another state championship. Carthage Missionary Baptist Church stands behind our kids 100% in the classroom and on the playing field. We urge them to do their best in life, to live their life for Christ, but enjoy every day as young people and use their talents to play the best game they possibly can. This is Dr. Dale Reed, pastor of Carthage Missionary Baptist Church, and go Dogs.
All right, Carthage leads at 14-0 after a 21-yard pass, and we'll go down to Jason Wade after this kickoff and make sure we know who caught that touchdown pass. Be sure you've got it, Jason. Okay, here's Medrano with the pooch kick. Another high one. They're going to call for another fair catch, and they make it at the 33. Okay, down to Jason Wade with the XL forward, sideline Mike.
Well, I tell you what, Larry, you know, with the lighting so dim like that, it's hard to see, but I went over there to the sideline, and I saw which guy was the happiest, and it was Braden Wade. That's the guy who hauled in the touchdown pass.
Okay, thank you very much.
Braden was a really standout last year for us, and he's won a little both ways this year, so we're proud of Braden.
Boy, I tell you what a difference in lighting between here and Carthage. I mean, wow. Okay, snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson rolling to his right, being chased, and he picks up a few yards out to the 37-yard line perhaps, so I think he got 4 on that play, which by far is their best play of the night so far. We'll give him 3 to the 36-yard line. So Tennyson for 3 to the 36, and there again, no huddle. They're back up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 7 for the Buckeyes at their own 36. Tennyson in the shotgun. Tennyson looking left. He throws. This ball is caught, and that's going to be a first down across midfield. Midfield at midfield.
Yeah, that was just a good play on their part. We stuck him, though, after we caught it, so he's going to have alligator arms later. I think Austin Morgan or either Braden put it on him when he caught it.
All right, so now 1st down and 10 for Gilmer at midfield. Carthage leading 14-0 late in the first quarter here. Tennyson looking left. He throws left. This ball is caught to the 45, across the 40. That's going to be another first down for Gilmer as they pick up 11 to the 39-yard line.
It was a quick pass out to the outside. It was 2 guys lined back-to-back, and one of them blocked, and he got through. So good play on their part, basically.
All right, and as you heard Coach Surratt in his interview, they speed up the pace when they get behind. They got behind by 21 at halftime to Lindale and came back and beat them 56-49 in the second half. All right, 1st and 10 now at the Dog 39-yard line. Tennyson again in the shotgun. And he hands off to the running back. No, he throws, and this ball, a nice fake there. Then he threw over the middle. The ball was caught, and it's going to be a gain of about 6 yards down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, about a 9-yard gain, but he retreated somewhat, and it was slung backwards. It had been started back upfield, so they marked it back for a 6-yard gain.
All right, so now it's 2nd down and 4 for the Buckeyes at the 33. Here's Tennyson on the run, and he throws this one downfield, and it's caught at the 20, and he's out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about another 13 and another first down for Gilmer. This is their 3rd on this drive.
It was a blitz by us, and he just really made a good play. I mean, he rolled out to the right and found his man open. That was a good play on Tennyson.
Brandon Tennyson, dual threat quarterback. Here's Tennyson. Here's an end around. He wants to throw the ball, and he is going to be tackled for a loss. This is a loss as Tennyson rolled to his left, pitched out to a man coming back to his right, and he wanted to throw it, but the Bulldogs trapped him there for a loss of 6 on that running play.
Bobby Cooks was the one getting him along with Camden Foster in the backfield, but that didn't work. We stayed at home.
2nd down and 16 now as they lost 6 there. 2nd and 16 from the Carthage 26-yard line. Tennyson in the shotgun. Twins to the left. Here's a handoff. It goes to Smith. Davion Smith, their leading running back, and he is stopped for no gain.
Kip Lewis came from the outside blitzing and got him before he could hardly get the ball, had his feet, and he just fell forward for maybe a yard.
Okay, where they spotted it's actually a loss of 1 back to the 27. The line of scrimmage was the 26, and they spotted it back at the 27. So now it's 3rd and 17, and you know they're in 4-down territory, so we've got to stop them twice here now. 3rd and 17 for Gilmer. They've got it at the Dog 27. They've got to get to the 10 for a first down. Snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson looking right. He throws right. This ball is incomplete over the head of the intended receiver down at the 15-yard line, and we had pretty good coverage there. It's 4th and 17 for the Buckeyes at the Dog 27.
And that was, again, Kip Lewis from we're putting 3 guys down and blitzing one from a different position, and he made him throw that pass too soon. And, again, we were there in good coverage, too, with Austin Morgan.
Again, the Dogs, as Mark mentioned, the Dogs going with just 3 down linemen here defensively. All right, 4th down and 17 for Gilmer from the Dog 27-yard line. Snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson, pump fake right. Now he's going to roll back to the left. Let's see, he's going to run with it, 25, 20, 15, and he's not going to make it. He needed 17. He's going to get about 14 yards, and the Dogs will hold and take over at their own 13.
Kip Lewis again on the tackle along with another Bulldog. Kip Lewis is the real deal. 6'2", 195, and the boy has speed, and he kind of ran him down to the sideline. So good play there by Kip.
Hey, Mark, wasn't he the young man last year that he was really getting better and better right before he got injured last year?
Yes.
That's the one.
They say he's got potential to be the best linebacker we've had. And if that's a fact, he's a bad dude.
That's saying something, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. He's only a junior. Okay, 1st and 10 now for the Dogs from their own. He needed 17. He got 14. And 1st and 10 now for the Dogs from their own 13-yard line. So obviously in a spot here where you got to take care of the football. Here's Horton handing off to Courtney. Courtney will try the right side, and not much there.
That's Hodgkins.
And that's Hodgkins, okay.
Yeah.
Devontae Brown Hoskins, and that would be 1 yard for him.
Well, they need to give him they give him 1 step. We're going to see how, he's got great cutting ability too. And gained a small yard there, but he's got to get probably in the field of the game.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter. Dogs up 14-zip here in Gilmer.
Because you're a fan of fresh made just the way you like it pizza, you'll love Country Fresh Pizza Carthage. We make it, you make it, from a 10-inch to a 16-inch. Even gluten-free crust is offered at Country Fresh Pizza. The Farmer's Delight features 6 meats and 6 veggies. The Vegetable Garden with all the veggies. The Rise and Shine with eggs and cheddar. The Crafty Farmer to build your own, and even Alfredo Pizza. Call 903-631-0246 to order. 636 West Panola, the white building with the bright graphics. It's delicious. It's Country Fresh Pizza.
Hope Community Medicine has opened a new clinic in Carthage. Hope Community Medicine, located at Panola College in the W.C. Smith Building. The office hours are 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Friday. To schedule an appointment, call 903-690-8395. That's 903-690-8395. They offer quality health care based on income and household size through their slide fee scale. They also accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurances. Call for an appointment with nurse practitioner Emily Dunn at 903-690-8395. Hope Community Medicine, with its all-new clinic at Panola College in the W.C. Smith Building.
All right, Carthage, 2nd down and 9 from their own 14-yard line. Incidentally, the first half kickoff, I failed to mention, brought to you by the Popcorn Place. They have Bulldog snacks, shirts, and bags. Okay, here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney. Courtney, the 15, the 20, and out close to a first down at the 24-yard line, and indeed, he has it. It'll be 1st and 10, a Howes AC first down.
Either he is in midseason form or our offensive line, which looks huge compared to their defensive line, is opening holes because he's getting through the line of scrimmage untouched.
Well, Mark mentioned that our offensive line looks like that Nebraska offensive line. You got a 330, a 325, a 310, and a 275 across there. Then the smallest one is 225. Okay, 1st and 10, Dogs now at their own 24. Horton is in the shotgun. Dogs going from our left to right. Horton looking to throw. Great protection. Throws downfield. This ball is caught by Courtney. Great grab by Courtney. He was backpedaling, and he knew where the football was. The defender did not know it, and he turned around and made a the catch.
I think Kai was throwing a bullet there, and the defender thought we were going long with it, and so Courtney peeled back and got it.
13 yards to Courtney, and another first down for the Bulldogs. All right, 1st and 10 Dogs now across the 35. Here's the handoff. It goes to Courtney. Courtney across the 40, out to about the 45-yard line. The line of scrimmage was the 37, and he's going to have 9 yards to the 46-yard line.
Courtney's put on a little weight. He's about close to 200 pounds now, and he really works out. Hoskins Brown now comes in and gives him a breather. 10:42 left in the first half. 14-0 Carthage.
Dogs with 2 possessions, and they've scored twice. The first defensive possession, 3 and out for Gilmer. Second one, the Gilmer did pick up 3 first downs before the Dog defense held them on downs. On 4th and 17, they picked up 14. Carthage took over. All right, 2nd down and 1 now for the Dogs at their own 46. Here's Horton pitching out to Brown Hoskins. Hoskins across midfield. He has another Howes AC first down, and that will be a gain of 5 on the play for Brown Hoskins.
And he finally got a spot there where he could get through the line of scrimmage. I'm still telling you, at one point this guy is going to break it. He did against Lamb Pass this last year. We brought him up from the JV. This year he's playing a role here with Courtney giving him some breathing, and we've got a good back coming in behind Courtney.
Now, was that Brown Hoskins in? That 42 went out. That was Nick Stewart.
He was in blocking.
Oh, he was in blocking. Okay, all right, very good. Okay. All right, now Horton in the shotgun, 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 49. Snap back to Horton. Horton pump fake, and here he's going to throw to the 45, to the 40. This is McNew with another first down for the Bulldogs as he's across the 40 down to the 36.
He says he wasn't down.
Oh, and he's still running with the football. Let's see if they say he's down. He's now in the end zone. Are they going to give him a touchdown?
I tell you what, they may have blown it dead because he landed on somebody's tail end. Tell us, Jason.
Yeah, I'm standing right here in the end zone, and he sat on somebody, and his knees never touched the ground, so that's why he naturally got up and kept running.
He knew he wasn't down.
Exactly. But now Surratt wants to talk to him.
Surratt's kind of got his headset off, so that tells you the hat's not still on.
And it was right in front of the Carthage bench, too.
That was to McNew?
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Okay, that was a pass, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, to
yes.
McNew. Okay, so a pass of 13 yards to McNew for another first down.
He was wide open out there around where the linebackers are supposed to be. So it must have called him down, must have blew the whistle.
All right, so it looked to me like, of course, there was a big pileup, and I couldn't tell, with this poor lighting, I couldn't tell for sure if he was down or not. All of a sudden, he emerged from the pile and ran down the sideline into the end zone. 1st and 10 Dogs now at the Buckeye 36. McNew goes motion left. And here's the pitch out. It goes to Courtney. Courtney 35 to the 30. And he's across the 30 down close to another Howes AC first down. He's going to have a gain of 9 down to the 27-yard line.
He's making great cuts, but they're opening holes for him where he's getting non-touched.
Again, what a job by this offensive line. Luke Jackson at center. He's 275. The guards are 325 and 310. That's Carlisle and Kellum. The tackles are Williams and Staten. All right, now 2nd and 1 for the Dogs at the Buckeye 27-yard line. They send Stewart in motion over to the left side. Here's Horton, play action fake. He wants to go to Hatton, I think. Now going for the middle to Smith, wide open at the 5, touchdown Dogs. Montrell Smith with the catch, and the Dogs score once again. It is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 31 yards.
He kind of lazily came from his linebacker position, slowly came across the middle. Kai had all day to throw it, and he found him sneaking around behind everybody for a touchdown.
Montrell Smith. Thought he was going to go to Hatton. He was covered, and then, as Mark said, Montrell Smith got open. Okay, here's the extra point attempt. The Bulldogs stop extra point attempt is going to be good. Madrano is 3 for 3, and the Dogs lead at 21-zip here at Jeff Traylor Stadium. 8:24 to play in the half.
Max Flow Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal wells. Founded in 2011 in Carthage, MaxFlow's experience and dedication to service with a proven chemical program sets it apart from competitors, which includes absolute customer satisfaction at the lowest possible cost. Get an in-depth evaluation of your system for a phone call, 903-693-4600, or an email at maxflowchemicals.com. Take your disposal well's performance to the max. MaxFlow Chemicals of Texas.
Hey, Larry, explain to them how to get the game on the radio. I heard some that are saying they're not getting it.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's see. You go to easttexastoday.com. That's the first thing, and then you scroll down, not too far, and you'll see the letters KGAS. Click on that, KGAS. So go to easttexastoday.com. That's the first stop right there. Then scroll down, click on KGAS. Click on those letters. And then scroll down, and you'll see several teams at the bottom. Beckville is there, and Tenaha, and Carthage, and it should be a link that says Watch Now, and you click on that. So easttexastoday.com, and then Carthage Bulldogs, and then Watch Now.
Well, we kicked it
off. All right, so they kick off, and Gilmer's going to return it from about their 29 out to the 38-yard line. So a return of about 9 yards. So in other words, he didn't get it quite as high as Coach Surratt would have liked, and got it a little bit deeper than he would have liked. Okay, so return out to the Carthage 38-yard line.
Eric, there's a little fuzz on the camera. If you would, I don't know what that means, but they said there's a bad spot in the camera. So check it out.
Okay, Tennyson. Pump fake left. Now he throws left. This ball is incomplete on 1st down and 10 for the Gilmer Buckeyes.
Well, I told you a while ago about alligator arms. Well, that young man did not stretch out and get that ball because 2 Bulldogs were beating on him.
So 1st and 10 now or 2nd and 10, make it 2nd and 10 for the Buckeyes at their own 38-yard line. Carthage leading at 21-0. Snap back, low snap to Tennyson. He's going to throw to the right side. This ball is caught at the 42, and he's going to be just short of a 1st down. He almost picks up the 10 yards that they need. I believe he's got 9 to about the 47, so it'll be 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Yeah, that was just good play on their part to get 9 yards. We've got 7:56 left in the first half. 21-0 Carthage.
So it's now 3rd and 1 for Gilmer at their own 37-yard line.
They're trying.
There's early movement, I think.
Well, they had trickery. They had the huddle right there by the line of scrimmage and broke out of it, and one of them was just too jumpy. Got caught jumping offside. So that's for us.
All right, so that's a big one there. Instead of 3rd and 1, now it's 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Gilmer. At their 42, they've got 7:41 left to play here in the half. Carthage leading it 21-0.
And don't forget, this team trailed 35-14 the other night, didn't he, against Lindale? They know how to come back.
And they won that game. They outscored them 42-14 in the second half. 3rd down and 6. Snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw it. Now being pressured. He throws. This ball is caught at the 44, and he is stopped at the 48, it appears, close to the 1st down.
Let's see what they say, because to me, you got a favorable spot there, Larry. And
okay, so they're going to give the 1st down to him.
That's not many for the game, is it?
That's just 4. So they have 4 first downs. Carthage with 13. All right, so 1st down and 10 for the Buckeyes at their own 48. Tennyson again in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He wants to throw it. Going to go deep near sideline. This ball is caught down there. Great catch and a fine throw, too. That's going to be their longest play of the night. It'll go from their own 48 down to the Carthage 22-yard line. So that's a 30-yard pass right there.
The boy's got a good arm on him.
So 1st and 10 now at the Bulldog 22-yard line. Gilmer with another threat. Low snap, and the handoff goes to the running back, and he is stopped. I tell you what, they have not picked up much on the ground tonight.
Well, that was Kip Lewis and also number 51, Giancarlo Rascos. We had trouble pronouncing his name first game of the year, but we've learned it, and he stuffed up the middle.
That's a loss of 2 on the play, so it's now 2nd down and 12.
Talk to us, Jason.
And I see we got a timeout here.
Yeah, I was just going to say we had 3 weeks to get these names right, didn't we, Mark?
That's right.
Hey, I was going to say I know going into the game there was concerns, from some of the coaches about how we only had 1 week of games under our belts as opposed to Gilmer having 4. But just looking at this first half here tonight, it looks like Carthage may have been letting that play towards our strength because we look to be the fresher team, don't we?
Well, with no injuries,
Exactly.
And they've been through 4. And, when you play game speed, you strain muscles that you don't sprain in practice. So
Right. I guess the second half will be a little bit more telling, huh?
I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Carthage Independent School District is where champions are educated. This school year is unlike any other, and CISD is rising to meet the needs of our students and community in ways like never before. Our teachers are providing stellar instruction for students both in person and virtually. We're utilizing a new and improved website to share vital information with students and parents. Help desks are in place at each campus to provide extra assistance for students navigating at-home learning. Our support professionals, principals, and central office staff are on hand to provide extra.
Okay, 2nd down and 12 for Gilmer at the Dog 24-yard line. Here's a low snap, and Tennyson's going to keep it himself. He's to the 20 and stop there after a gain of about 4. They may give him 5 to the 19. We'll wait and see. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, our game plan tonight was to stop that young man. He's thrown the ball a few times pretty well, but we've bottled him up and not let him get loose with his legs. And that's the key to stopping Gilmer, I think.
So they'll give him the 20.
Right at the 20.
Let's see, right at the 20, isn't it? Okay. Right at the 20-yard line. 3rd down and about 7. Okay, here's Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw it. Now he's getting a little bit of pressure. And now he's going to be stopped just about at the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what,
maybe a gain of 1.
That Kip Lewis did it again. He is all over the field. They cannot handle him. He was really a standout last year and then tore his knee up and had to wait a full year and wait for us to win the state championship. He's hungry for one himself.
All right, 4th down and 6 now for Gilmer. 4th and 6 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 19-yard line. 4th and 6. Tennyson in the shotgun, got the big back with him in the backfield. 4th down and 6. Low snap. He drops it. Now he picks it up. And let's see. Knocked down?
I think so.
Was it? Well, did he get the pass off? I couldn't tell.
He got it off.
Okay, but it was knocked
in a
down.
hurry.
Okay, incomplete pass, and Carthage holds on downs for the 2nd time in the ball game.
All right, Bulldogs. 21-0 lead here with 4:47 left in the first half. And so far, the offenses look like a well-oiled machine, like they have played 4 games this year. And but when you got senior leadership, such as Kai and Courtney and a couple of offensive linemen, that's what you get.
All right, so now 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 19-yard line, leading 21-0. Horton going to be under center. And we've mentioned, and the play clock is not winding down. It's stuck on 25. I wonder why that.
I don't know.
All right, 1st and 10 again for the Dogs from their own 19, up 21-0. And here's a play-action fake. Horton going to go deep down the far sideline. This ball it's got a flag down. It's intercepted by Gilmer, and he is at the 40-yard line, and he is down there. I thought I saw a flag.
Late hit. Looked like a late hit at the end of that, too.
Yeah, there might be pass interference down there, though. I saw them. There was a contact before when the ball was in the air.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on them because the young man was trailing and it was reaching back. So we'll see what happens here. We've got 4:34 left in the first half, 21-0, but they are marking us backwards. So it might have been a push-off by the receiver.
No, it's against Gilmer. The reason they're marching and get back is because they're going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage. And in high school football, they don't spot it at the point of the foul. It's a 15-yard penalty. So it is a 15-yard penalty to be another Howes AC 1st down for the Carthage Bulldogs. Their 14th of the ball game, and that takes it out now to the 24-yard line.
Plenty of time here in the first half left.
to the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 34. Okay, Horton going to be in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers split to the right, 2 backs with him in the backfield. Here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney. Courtney going left this time, 35-40, and he's out of bounds over there.
That's Hodgkins Brown.
Oh, that's Hodgkins?
They're trying to get him to the outside. If he does, he's gone. He did that against Kilgore in our first drive, but he stepped out of bounds about 15 yards down the field. So I'm just waiting for him to turn on the fuel. Good yardage, Joe, 5 on the first down.
All right, so they spotted at the 38. Line of scrimmage there, I think it was a 34, so he picks up 4 on that run, so it'll be 2nd down and 6 now. 2nd and 6 for Carthage at their own 38-yard line. Horton in the shotgun. Ball is on the left hash. Carthage up 21-0. Here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney, this time to the 40, 45. Has a House HC first down, midfield, 40, the other 45. Big gain there for Mason Courtney.
He drug a Gilmer Buckeye 10 yards after the guy made contact. First down again for the Dogs. So he has gotten some yardage tonight, and looks what he's getting holes, though. He's wide open through the holes.
Okay, I've got him 12 carries for 95 yards. 1st and 10 now for the Dogs at the Buckeye 46. We've got 3:59 and counting left to play here in the first half. Carthage up 21-0. First down from the Buckeye 46. Snap back to Horton. Horton this time hands off to Courtney again, and some tough yards there, but he does get 2 to the 44.
He got hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he is very seldom pushed backwards, and so he fell forward with the thrust and gained a couple yards there.
Carthage has had 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And the Gilmer Buckeyes have had, I believe, 4 possessions. Yes, they have. And let's see, is that right? Or anyway, they've turned it over on downs twice, and they have punted once. They've had 3 possessions. That's right. So Carthage got the opening kickoff. So this is the 4th one for Carthage. 3:05 left to play in the half. 2nd and 8 from the Buckeye 44. Here's Horton, and a pitch out goes to Wade on the end around. Wade to the 45 and now to the 41, and that's going to be a gain of 3 on the run by Wade.
I'll tell you what, Wade made that on his own because they had men everywhere behind the line of scrimmage, and he made a couple of cuts to get back past the line of scrimmage. So there was a good run, really, by him, but because he was bottled up in the backfield.
It really was sort of end around to Wade going to his left, and they penetrated, and as Mark said, that penetration forced Wade to go backwards to get some running room, and he really did a great job to just pick up 3 yards. So now it's 3rd down and 5 at the Buckeye 41. Snap back to Horton. Horton this time throws to the right side, is caught by McNew, and he is downed immediately at the 38-yard line.
He wasn't leaning forward. He caught the ball on the man when he was standing straight up, knocked him back. So 4th down now.
So that's a 3-yard gain to McNew. And now it is 4th and 2. 4th down and 2 for Carthage. 1:45 left to play here in the half.
With the Hogs we got in front, we ought to be able to do something here.
Play clock is now down to 10. Need to rush now because it's now down to 3. Horton under center. Hand off to Courtney. Courtney with a House AC first down as he breaks across the 35 down to the 30-yard line. He needed 2, and he picks up 8 on the play.
That was Nick Stewart on the carry.
Nick Stewart on the carry.
Fullback.
Okay.
We don't ever really have a fullback in there other than the lead blocker, but this time it was like the Cowboys when Emmitt Smith was there. Darryl would get it occasionally, and when he did, nobody was expecting it.
All right, so Stewart on the carry down to the 30-yard line. And, again, I apologize for, not identifying the correct runner, but I'm not kidding you. The lights are just not as good here, near as good as they are in Carthage. All right, Horton under center. Horton throwing left. This ball is caught out there to the 25, down to about the 21 or 22-yard line. That's going to be a gain short of the first down. He needed 10 yards. It was 1st and 10. He picks up about 8 on the play. Who caught that one?
That was Wade.
That was Wade, okay.
Wade on that. Good play by him. Ball was thrown real fast out there to him, and he had to pick his way. and made some good moves. He's a big, stout kid, too.
All right, now down to 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Clock is stopped, so he must have gone out of bounds. Second down and 2 for Carthage at the Buckeye 22. Horton, play action fake. Wants to throw. Great protection in the end zone. No, at the 8-yard line, wide open. Caught it, and it's a touchdown for the Bulldogs. It is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown.
That's Big Cat. He came from the right-hand side and just slowly eased over. And our quarterback rolled to his left and then threw it to him wide open down there, huh, Jason?
Yeah, right here in front of me, man, and there's nothing they can do. Montreal, he's not only big, but he's a little faster than people realize.
He's lanky.
Yeah,
too. He
yeah.
can reach and grab passes.
We should have a happy Surratt at halftime.
All right, so that's a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 22 yards to Montrell Smith. Here's the extra point attempt, and the Bulldog stop extra point attempt is good. Madrano 4 for 4, Dogs 4 for 4 on drives and touchdowns. 27 seconds to go, Dogs 28-0.
Panola College wants to give you the opportunity to do college your way. With courses online, in-class, or hybrid instruction, Panola offers a variety of options to fit your needs. Panola College knows your time is important, so you're offered 8 and 16-week courses to accommodate your schedule. Check out the list of courses to find the right fit for you. Do college your way at panola.edu. Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website pinergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
All right, Madrano getting ready to kick off. And here is the pooch kick. They're going to come up and take it at the 28-yard line to the 30, 35, 40. Coach Surratt will not be happy with that. It was between the numbers and the sideline. In other words, not much room over there. And he took it at the 28 and returns it to the 44-yard line, 16-yard return.
So far, though, the Bulldogs have completely managed this ball game offensively and defensively, and got 22 seconds left here in the half. And I hope Jason would. I don't know if he's got the mic stand with him where he could hear a band play at halftime.
Our 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes at their own 43. So he returns it to the 43. Low snap. He picks it up under heavy rush and gets loose from the rush. Gets the pass off to the 48, the 50, and he's going to have a first down across midfield.
Lewis on the tackle, but what happens is the ball was snapped low, and we had 2 defensive linemen collide and let him go through. The Buckeyes call a timeout.
Yeah, Mark, we'll get some halftime music for you.
All right.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Hey folks, it's Aaron Hicks with Elliott Dodge of Carthage. We are kicking off this football season with 2 great sales events, Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days. This month at Elliott Dodge of Carthage, you can buy a brand new 2020 Ram 1500 at 0% for 72 months and make no payments for 90 days. You can also get the same offer on a new 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The deals don't stop there. We have fantastic incentives on every new vehicle in stock. So call, come by, or check us out anytime online at ElliottDodgeCarthage.com.
All right, well, that took 7 seconds off the clock, so 15 seconds now left in the half. Carthage leading 28-0, and it is 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 46. Here's Tennyson, wants to throw it, heavy pressure, under heavy pressure, and throws it away just before he is brought down, and that takes off another 5 seconds. Now it's down to 10 seconds left in the half.
Raskos chased him down from the middle lineman position. He shined last time we played. We're just going to be tough if him and Lister and Booty in the middle show out.
All right, so now it's 2nd down and 10 for Gilmer from the Carthage 46. The key stat, 10 seconds left to play in the ball game. Time really for about 2 plays. Snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson, play action fake. Now he's going to run with it himself and brought down after a short gain. That'll force another timeout for for Gilmer, and they take it with 6 seconds left. We'll take another break from Gilmer.
That was Kip Lewis on the tackle. I bet he's made 10 in the first half. We'll be back after this.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
All right, Gilmer with it. Third down at the Carthage 42, 6 seconds to play in the half.
Center field
Tennyson
all over the field.
Going to throw it deep near sideline. This ball is incomplete, and that is the end of the half. Carthage leads it at halftime by a score of 28-0. Be sure and stay with us. Jason, interrupt me whenever you get Coach Surratt. Okay. We'll tell you that the Dogs have scored again 4 times on a 3-yard run by Courtney, 21-yard pass to Braden Wade, 31-yard pass to Montrell Smith, and a 22-yard pass to Montrell Smith. 4 extra points by Medrano. And Carthage with a commanding performance here in the first half. They have limited Gilmer to just 6 first downs. Carthage has 17 first downs. And Carthage leads it by a score of 28-0. Okay, the Bulldogs heading to the dressing room. And Jason Wade getting ready to visit with Scott Surratt.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. I see him. I almost can't recognize him with a mask. Here he comes.
All right, down to you, Jason.
All right, Coach. Looking at that first half, got to be pleased. It's only half a game though, but just your thoughts.
Oh yeah, I think it's a great effort, and now it's going to be a challenge. We hadn't played in a month, so it's going to be a challenge to get them ready to go to the second half and see if we can play better than we did the first half.
What do you think was the cause? You think the 3 weeks of rest? Do you think? You guys are really looking good in this first half.
Well, these guys have played a lot of fun. Some of them play a lot of football, and we got a lot of inexperience on defense. But obviously, our defensive staff knows what they're doing, and but we got to match our intensity and play as well or better the second half. And they get the ball, we need to get a stop and then go score.
I'll see you at the end of the game. All right, guys, back to you.
There's nothing like football season in Texas. As the #1 ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the #1 ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Aaron Hicks with Elliott Dodge of Carthage. We are kicking off this football season with 2 great sales events, Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days. This month at Elliott Dodge of Carthage, you can buy a brand new 2020 Ram 1500 at 0% for 72 months and make no payments for 90 days. You can also get the same offer on a new 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The deals don't stop there. We have fantastic incentives on every new vehicle in stock. So call, come by, or check us out anytime online at ElliottDodgeCarthage.com.
Hey, Jason, don't forget my mic.
This is Baylor Bardwell with XL Ford. Hunting season is here, and we have our sight aimed on saving you money with our lineup of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. You don't have to have the patience of a hunter to bag one. Come into XL Ford now and let our friendly team find the right vehicle for your budget. Their knowledge and experience, backed by our reliable service department, are sure to please. Excellent prices, excellent selection, and excellent service at XL Ford or on the net at xlford.net.
First State Bank and Trust knows Evolving 21st century banking makes it important to have a financial partner who ensures the monetary services you need and want are available and accessible through technology. Checking and saving accounts, personal debit and credit cards, auto, home, and personal loans are connected through internet and mobile applications, and contact with people when you need it. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, 110 West Spinola, Carthage, 903-693-6606, fsbcarthage.com.
The other day, I was shopping at one of our bigger local businesses. As I was scanning my items to purchase, I was prompted on the screen and asked if I would like to continue even though paying cash was not an option. I asked one of the employees why cash was not being taken. The person shared that due to a national corn shortage, the scan checkouts did not have coins, so they would not be able to give correct change. I got to thinking, I sure am glad there's not a shortage on Jesus.
Turn it on.
The Bible tells us that he came so that we may have life and have it abundantly. Not just a little life or an average life, but one that's abundant. How great it is to know that there's never a shortage of Jesus. Hi, this is Paul Gwynn inviting you to come join us on Sundays at Central Baptist. There's Bible study at 9:30 and worship at 10:45. If you cannot join us, watch or listen with us on Facebook Live, YouTube, Cable Channel 18, or KGAS FM 104.3, 1590 AM. And remember, there's never a shortage of Jesus.
We're back. Here in Gilmer, the score is 28-0 Carthage. The Gilmer band will play. We will enjoy their performance. Then we have an interview with our superintendent.
And now, Buckeye fans, on your feet as the start hits. The Buckeye fight song on your feet.
Gilmer band is getting position. Their dancers just danced. It's time for the band to march.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gilmer Independent School District is proud to present the most decorated military marching band in Texas. We've got a pride of Upton County. UIL, Gilmer Buckeyes Band.
Now we have the twirlers coming out for the Gilmer band. Of course, we don't have a band here tonight, so we will listen to them do their performance, and then we will do an interview with John Wink, our superintendent. Those who are twirlers from the past, we have a featured twirler out here, and she is awesome. We have not seen a featured twirler like this in a while. We're here in Gilmer. The score 28-0 Carthage, scoring on all 4 possessions of the first half. A great mix of run and pass. Looks like we had played 4 games before this.
The band will step off to Invictus March by KLP and Green City March by Bourne.
Band is setting up now to do their march. They've had the dancers, the fails as we call them, and the twirlers, and now the featured twirler remains on the field. She will probably twirl while the band does their march. The score is 28-0 Carthage here in Gilmer. Afterwards, we have an interview taped by John Wink. Featured twirler is twirling 3 batons. One of them should just sling his 100 foot in the air, twirls the other behind it. She's an excellent twirler. Gilmer Buckeye band. Good performance by the band. We'll be back after this.
The Gilmer High School Band is directed by Eric Brooks.
Carthage Flower Shop, located on the square in downtown Carthage, where they carry an array of fresh flowers and silk pot plants. Carthage Flower Shop also carries colonial candles, mantra bands, hickory farms, the Naked Bee, and willow tree angels. Shop Carthage Flower Shop. They will help you with all your floral needs.
Okay, we have an interview with John Wink. We'll let it play at this point.
Well, it's halftime, and each halftime we have a chance to visit with Superintendent of Schools of Carthage Independent School District, John Wink, with an update. Hey, today is a big day. Report cards come out today. Let's talk about that.
Well, thank you very much. The report cards are coming out today, and I do want to let everybody know that this year has been different. We have experienced a lot of challenges with a new way of learning. Our kids didn't finish last year in the way that they have in the past, so there were some gaps that we recognized at the beginning of this year. And so the reason I want to share this information tonight is because as a parent, you may see that your grades on the report card are lower than what you've seen in the past.
Okay, and how should a parent respond to that?
Well, number one is I think it's real important that parents don't get upset, don't get frustrated. This is part of the process, and recognize that everybody's going through this same difficulty together. Our teachers definitely want to see your children be successful, but if you see a lower grade, it might be because there's some gaps that we need to close this year. So I encourage parents to reach out to teachers and to ask questions. What can I do in the second 6 weeks to help them close that gap? What do we need to work on at home that they need better support with? Or what do I need to tell my child so that way they can be successful? I think that's going to be real important. We don't want the report card to be a divisive issue. It's information, and we need to use that information to figure out what can we do better in the second 6 weeks to close some gaps that we found that were present in the first 6 weeks.
Okay, all right. Another thing I'd like to talk about, if we could, is chain of command.
Right, and one of the things that's real important is we've created a lot of communication for the community if they have questions. And, you know, one of the things that's always real important is if you have a problem with a person, I've always been taught go directly to that person, go directly to the source. And so in this day and time, it's very easy that when we have a frustration or we're very upset, we want to skip the person we need to go to. So what we've created is we've created a website where parents can go online and get questions answered. And if they go to carthageisd.org and click on the at-home learning website, there's some questions that can be answered through that website. The second thing is we've created a help desk. This is a brand new position in Carthage ISD, and these folks are available to help parents with everyday questions. And if they can't answer your question, what they can do is they can direct you to the person that will be the right person to solve it. So that's the second step, is help desk. The third step is if you're having a difficulty in the classroom or you're frustrated or have concerns with a teacher, call that teacher. I will tell you right now, our teachers are doing great and amazing things, and a lot of times they're giving their very best effort, and sometimes that best effort may not be what is helping your child be successful. So contacting the teacher is something very important that we tax rate. It will not go up. It will not go down. It will stay the same. If the bond passes, the tax rate stays the same at $1.1964. If the bond election fails, the tax rate stays the same at $1.1964. The only difference is if the bond passes, that reduces recapture that we send back to Austin. If the bond election fails, that increases recapture that goes back to Austin to pay for other kids besides Carthage ISD kids. The other thing is early voting begins at the central office at Carthage ISD on right in front of the high school on Tuesday, October 13th. And we will put out lots of information of the times and from the 13th until Election Day. And the Election Day is November 3rd, and that is the general election. And anyone that wants to vote in the bond election can vote at their normal polling site where they will vote for the president or representatives and those sorts of things.
Very good. Any other things you would like to add while we got this halftime report?
Well, we're in the middle. We're about getting ready to start October. And October, I'm real excited about our character trait initiative we're pushing. It's called Love Well. In the months of August and September, we've been working really hard to push kindness, and I want to appreciate everybody for being so kind and understanding in this difficult time. In the month of October, our initiative is patience. And in patience, we want to be quick to listen to others and not being quick to speak. We want to be slow to speak, and we want to be slow to become angry. And in difficult times, it's easy to get those two things backwards. But one of the things that I want our folks to know is that our teachers are doing a fantastic job. But even when they're doing a fantastic job, they may not be, they may make mistakes. I promise you I make mistakes every single day. Our leaders are doing a great job, but sometimes there may be something that comes out that may frustrate you. Please understand and please be patient. We're going to be as patient as we can with each other. And so I hope that we can really do well in the month of October exhibiting patience in our community.
Mr. Wink, we appreciate you being here at our halftime review, and it's time now to go back to halftime in football.
All right, go Dogs.
The other day I was shopping at one of our bigger local businesses. As I was scanning my items to purchase, I was prompted on the screen and asked if I would like to continue even though paying cash was not an option. I asked one of the employees why cash was not being taken. The person shared that due to a national corn shortage, the scan checkouts did not have coins, so they would not be able to give correct change. I got to thinking, I sure am glad there's not a shortage on Jesus. The Bible tells us that he came so that we may have life and have it abundantly. Not just a little life or an average life, but the one that's abundant. How great it is to know that there's never a shortage of Jesus. Hi, this is Paul Gwynn inviting you to come join us on Sundays at Central Baptist. There's Bible study at 9:30 and worship at 10:45. If you cannot join us, watch or listen with us on Facebook Live, YouTube, Cable Channel 18, or KGAS FM 104.3, 1590 AM. And remember, there's never a shortage of Jesus.
Score is 28-0 Carthage here at halftime. I want to let you know, I want to know where you're listening from tonight. My cell, text me at 903-692-3836. I forgot to do that in the first half, and I've done that for 14 years now, so if you can. But we have the statistician of the year right here with us, Larry Allen. Larry, tell us what the stats were like.
All right, sure will, Mark. The stats brought to you by the First United Methodist Church of Carthage. They invite you to join them each Sunday morning to hear their pastor, Kevin Otto. All right, here are the stats. Carthage 17 first downs. Gilmer had 6 on the ground. Carthage 120. Gilmer 16. Through the air, Carthage 11 of 12. Kai Horton hit his first pass, missed the second one, then hit 10 in a row. He's 11 of 12 for 175. Gilmer 8 of 14 for 110. So the total yardage, Carthage 295. Gilmer 126. No turnovers. Carthage 2 penalties for 10. Gilmer 3 for 25. Carthage did not punt. And Gilmer punted once for 36 yards. The scoring looks like this. 6:49 to play in the first. 3-yard run by Mason Courtney. 3:14 to play in the first. 21-yard pass to Braden Wade. 8:24 to play in the second quarter. 27-yard pass to Montrell Smith. And 27 seconds to go in the second quarter. Well, how many times has Carthage scored in the last minute of play of the first half in the 14 years Scott Surratt's been here? A whole bunch of them. 27 seconds to go until half. 22-yard pass to Montrell Smith. Jonathan Madrano 4 out of 4 on extra points. All Carthage in the first half, 28-0. But remember that Gilmer trailed Lindale 35-14 at the half last week, trailing by 21 points, and came back and outscored them by 28 in the second half to win it by 7. And as Scott Surratt pointed out, they've played 4 games. We've only played 1. And we're going to see what's going to happen in here in the second half as far as game shape is concerned for the Bulldogs.
And that's true. We can't turn the ball over. That's what happened to Lindale last week. They got to play fumble ball and gave Gilmer a shot to get back in it. Then the momentum turned, and then he ended up winning the ball game big. So we'll go back and talk to the home office.
The other day I was shopping at one of our bigger local businesses. As I was scanning my items to purchase, I was prompted on the screen and asked if I would like to continue even though paying cash was not an option. I asked one of the employees.
Can't do 2 in a row.
Carthage Flower Shop, located on the square in downtown Carthage, where they carry an array of fresh flowers and silk pot plants. Carthage Flower Shop also carries colonial candles, mantra bands, hickory farms, the Naked Bee, and willow tree angels. Shop Carthage Flower Shop. They will help you with all your floral needs.
East Texas is a wonderful community, and at Panola National Bank, we're proud to call it home. That's why you'll find our bank and our employees helping others wherever you look. From supporting local schools to volunteering with local charity events, we're part of the fabric that weaves the community and its people together. When it comes to financial service needs, local is better. We provide convenient banking services so we can help our community grow. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
All right, once again, the first half kickoff was brought to you by the Popcorn Place. It has Bulldog snacks, shirts, and bags to pick up for the game. And the second half kickoff by L&K Express Wash. L&K Express Wash, located on West Panola for all your car cleaning needs. Here's a pooch kick by Madrano. They're going to call for the fair catch, and they make it out of bounds at the 34-yard line, and that's going to draw a flag. He did catch it, but he caught it out of bounds, and so that's going to be a 5-yard mark-off, I think, against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that's the second time this game. We have not seen that very often, Larry, that I can remember them catching one out of bounds. We always try to put it in play.
Hey, you guys going to want some halftime scores?
We shall.
Okay, we'll get some for you.
Okay, we'll get that. We'll come down to you. I tell you, let's give you a couple of plays to round them up, and we'll come down to you after a couple of plays, Jason, but we definitely want some, that's for sure. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes from their own 39-yard line. Tennyson in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap back to Tennyson, rolling to his left. Pump fake left. Now he throws left. This ball is caught at the 46-yard line. That's going to be a gain there of 7 yards. 7 yards on that pass play. And, again, after this next play, Jason, will come down to you.
Rascos was in there to knock the quarterback down, and he got up real slow. So we're going to pressure this young man. And that's what we came here to do.
Jason Wade with the XL sideline mic coming up right after this next play. 2nd and 3 for the Buckeyes at their own 46-yard line. And here's going to be Tennyson. Tennyson running with it. He gets away from the tackler in the backfield to the 50, and he's got a first down as he picks up 4 yards. Okay, Jason.
Okay, at the half, we've got Greenville over Henderson 7-3 at the halftime. Kilgore over Palestine 21-14 at half. And Jasper 15-13 over Vider at the half, and one more, Center and Van Tide, 21 all at halftime.
All right, thanks very much. First down for the Buckeyes. They've got it now in midfield. That's their 7th first down of the ball game. Carthage was 17, here we've got a flag.
They jumped off sides right there. Of course, I'm glad to hear that Kilgore's winning because we beat them first game of the year, and Center's coming up. We got to deal with them. We don't get Henderson this year.
Okay, false start against Gilmer. So that'll be their 4th penalty for 30 yards. And it's now 1st and 15 for the Buckeyes. 1st and 15 at their own 45-yard line. The ball is on the left hash as they go right to left here in the second half. They're going toward the north end zone. We're faking the blitz here. Here we come with the blitz. Tennyson going to throw it. He throws it right. This ball is incomplete. And that was a nice defensive play by one of the Bulldogs who I think was going for the interception, perhaps, Nate Mary.
And there was other help out there, and then he had to throw it too soon because we had great penetration on the defensive line.
So it's now 2nd down and 15.
Cooks is in the middle now.
Or is it third down? Is it second? It is 2nd and 15. Okay, here's the court throw over to the right, and he dropped it. That's going to lateral right there. We need to tackle him for a loss, and we do. That was a backwards pass, and it was dropped, and then the receiver picked it up, and it's going to be a loss on the play from the 45 back to the 41. So that's a loss of 4, and that's a running play.
You know, I tell you what, he knew he missed it too, because he knew he was behind the line of scrimmage, so he picked it up and tried to make some money out of it. No money.
3rd down and 19 for the Buckeyes from their own 41-yard line. Great chance for the Dog defense to get the ball back right here. 3rd and 19. Snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw. Under pressure, and he's sacked. Big sack there. That's going to be a huge loss. It goes from the 41 back to the 30-yard line. A loss of 11, and Tennyson is rocked.
I tell you what, we couldn't pronounce his name 4 weeks ago, but we can now. Raskos. And he came to the line of scrimmage and just freight trained him is what I call. 10:24 left in the third quarter, 28-0 us. And we're fixed to receive the ball.
Okay, the line of scrimmage is going to be the 30-yard line for this punt, as it is 4th down and 30. 4th and 30 for Gilmer from their own 30-yard line. The punter takes a 13-yard drop. There's a waist high. Oh, he's going to fake it. Now he kicks it, running to his right like he was going to fake it, but then kicked it, and it lands at about the 50. And instead of going out of bounds, it took a left-hand turn and rolls downfield about another 10 yards. So it's going to be a pretty fair punt there for the Gilmer Buckeyes. It's from their own 30 down to the other 36. So that's 14 and 20, 34 yards. Not bad.
They're listening to us from Nash, Texas. And I'm going to hats out to the Pizza Hut from Carthage is listening to us. I'm a regular up there. They kind of know my name, and I guess they know my number.
All right, 1st down and 10 now for Carthage, leading 28-0 here in the third quarter. 9:46 to go. 1st and 10 for the Dogs from their own 36-yard line. Here's Horton. 5-step drop. Going to go over the middle for Wade. This ball is incomplete, almost picked off by one of the Gilmer Buckeyes, and Horton for the first time winds up on his rear end. Pretty good rush on him.
There was a mix-up in the offensive lineman, and he got rocked right as he threw the ball. The receivers were open, but he had to get rid of it too soon.
So 2nd and 10 now for Carthage from their 36. Carthage with a 28-0 lead. Four possessions in the first half, and they scored on all 4. 2nd down and 10. Snap back to Horton in the gun. He's looking right. He throws right. This is caught by Wade. Wade to the 40, and then he's out of bounds at about the 40 or 41. It'll be a gain of at least 4 on the play, and we'll bring up a 3rd down and long.
And we had a lead blocker out there, but he didn't make as good a block as needed to be, and so Wade didn't have anywhere to go but out of bounds. 28-0 Carthage right now.
So Wade, 3 receptions for 33 yards. McNew has 3 for 55. Courtney 1 for 13. Hatton 2 for 24. All right, 3rd down for the Carthage Bulldogs at their own 40-yard line. 3rd down and 6, I should say. 3rd and 6 at the 40-yard line. Snap back to Horton. Horton going to go screen left to Courtney. Courtney has it to the 45, 50, 45, 40, may go, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he dives for the goal line. He is going to be out of bounds, just short of the goal line, I believe. And that's going to be a long 1st down if there's no flag. But is there a flag?
They're calling us on a crackback, and it looked like a clean hit to me, but it was picked up by the back judge, and they're going to bring this play back after a sprint down the field for Courtney. And he was trying his best to outrun everybody, and they shoved him at the 5, and he fell out at the 3. But they're going to mark this back and see what he tells us. And he told us something, but we didn't see it.
All right, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
That's the best defensive play for Gilmer so far.
So it is now 3rd and long. It's 3rd and about 15.
That was beautifully set up, wasn't it, Larry?
Oh, it really was.
And I'm telling you, Courtney had a full head of steam after he caught the ball and went down the sidelines and Almost finished it off.
Okay, so let's see. We'll give him credit there for a 6-yard pass. You do that, and then the penalty is marked off from that spot there. Okay, here's Horton. Horton wants to throw it. Gets a rush. Now he's going to throw it to Courtney. A little shovel pass to Courtney, and Courtney is wrapped up for a short gain on the play. It's going to go from the 31 to the 36, it looks like. So he needed 15 yards. We got 5 on that pass play. It's going to be 4th and 10.
Well, we're going to go for it more than likely with a 28-0 lead, and just had a touchdown, basically almost a touchdown call back. Let's see what we got up our sleeve on this play.
36-yard line, 4th down and 10, and Carthage is going for it from their own 36-yard line. Horton in the shotgun. Looks over the sideline. He may punt. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second on the clock, and a snap, and a late snap. It's going to be a delay penalty.
I think he was going to punt it. He stepped back 2 yards further than he usually was. And he's been a pretty decent punter. All last year he surprised him with a 30, 40-yard punt. So I don't even know who our punter is this year yet.
Medrano.
Medrano?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Possibly Dawson Smith, but probably Medrano. Okay, that's a 5-yard penalty, so now it's 4th and 15 from our 31. 4th and 15 from our 31-yard line. Looks like he may punt it, and he does. He gets it off, and no one is back deep, and it hits at the 36, so we get a nice little roll here out of it across the 30. We're going to get a 9-yard roll out of it to the 27-yard line.
Well, you know, that offensive series was really good, Larry. We had almost a touchdown out of the deal called back, so it was a perfect. One thing I can say about Kai and Courtney, they set up a really good screen when they do, and linemen were in position. And just one of them looked like a crackback, but of course I'm a little prejudiced, I guess.
So that's a 42-yard kick. 42-yard kick, no return for Gilmer. So they have it 1st and 10 now at their own 27. Tennyson in the shotgun. Snap back to him, and he throws right. This ball is incomplete. Over there on the far side, he did get some pressure again.
He did. He had to get rid of it early. The guy didn't have time to make his cut. And our man, if he would have been watching the ball, would have had an interception there. That's King out there on the left side out there. Excuse me.
I think that's Zay Woods. Yeah, that's right. Okay, 2nd and 10 now for Gilmer from their 27. Here's Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throwing deep over the middle. This ball is caught for a long 1st down. Well, nice pass that time. It goes from the 27 across midfield, so that's 23 and 7 yards. That's a 30-yard pass for the Gilmer Buckeyes, and they go in a hurry now. So it's 1st and 10 now at the Carthage 43-yard line. Snap back to Tennyson. Here comes the rush again. This ball is caught. This one is caught inside the 35, and he is stopped at the 32-yard line. That's going to be another 1st down. That goes from the 43 to the 32, a pickup 11 more.
Well, about 3 passes in this game has gotten most of their yardage tonight.
And so now it's 1st and 10 at the Carthage 32. 7:12 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Carthage leading 28-0. But Gilmer on the move on this drive. And the handoff goes to the running back, and he is going to be stopped after a short gain. I think he gets about 2 yards maybe to the 30-yard line.
And that was Lewis in the backfield that time. Again, he is all over the field tonight.
And if you want to see a replay of this, remember Chalk Talk Monday at 12 o'clock. Monday, 12 o'clock at the Fieldhouse. Bring your own lunch. Here's the snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw it. Pretty good protection this time. Throws it. This ball is tipped and incomplete. Someone had a chance at it. Wade had a chance back at the 15-yard line. Upset that he couldn't come down with it.
Well, we had coverage all over the place. I didn't even see the receiver in the area. But the young man's having to get rid of it sooner than he thinks, he should. 6:33 left, 3rd quarter, 28-0 Carthage.
All right, now it's 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 30-yard line. Will Darren Preston ring up the blitz here? We're faking the blitz, and here we come, and he throws it quickly, and the ball is caught, but then he is stopped for a loss on the play of 1 yard. Boy, I tell you what, we came with an all-out blitz and still had the ability to stop that for a 1 yard loss on the pass play. So now it's 4th down and 9.
It was a good call by them. It was an inside screen, but Nate Mary followed his man inside and made the tackle.
So 4th and 9 now for Gilmer at the Carthage 31-yard line. Great chance to get it back here. Here's Tennyson. He wants to throw it. Going to go deep for the near sideline. This ball is in the end zone. It is caught for a first down. Zay Woods fell down. Woods fell down, and the receiver was wide open, and it's a 31-yard touchdown.
Yeah, he did fall. Their feet got tangled up. He was in good coverage, but we just don't want to give him any momentum here. We need to take the ball back down when we get it and go score. Swinging gate.
Okay. They are lined up in the swinging gate. And now they're going to go into the kick formation. Carthage up 28-6 now is the score. And there's an early flag.
We don't know what their kicking game's all about.
And it's against Carthage, so that'll move it down to the 1.5. Let's see if that changes their play right here. They were going to kick it. And so they're just going to move the tee in about a half yard closer. About a yard closer, kick it from the 9 instead of the 10. So this will be the equivalent of a 19-yard field goal. There's a snap. The kick is away, and it is going to be good as they get it inside the left upright. Carthage 28, Gilmer 7, 5:55 to play in the 3rd.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website pinergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
Well, people listening to us from North Carolina and Nashville, Arkansas. So we've got people listening all over the world here on KGAS. Bulldogs head 28-7, and we're going to receive the kickoff. Who's back? Hodgkins, Brown, and Javorian Rockmore. We need to see that kid. That kid's got some wheels.
Okay, and they're up at the 25-yard line, so they're not expecting this to go very deep. Would the Buckeyes go with an onside here? Well, you might do it. They've been known to do that in the past.
They've probably done it against us before.
And they're down by 3 touchdowns. And here's the kick. And it is an onside kick that gets the high hop.
And
they got a chance to get it.
They got it. On the high hop, the ball floated in the air, 10, 12 foot, and their man went up and got it like a rebound from a basketball and came down with it.
All right, so Gilmer recovers the onside kick, and now that's going to give it to them in Carthage territory at the 48-yard line. Boy, perfect high hop. Boy, when you get one like that, you've got a chance to come up with it, and they did. Had to go 10 yards. It went 12. Okay, snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw it, and he throws it. This ball is incomplete. Wade had a chance for another INT right there and could not get it.
Boy, that Wade kid. He's a great receiver, and he's really becoming better right now. Second game of the year on defense. We're still rushing 3, Larry, and we're bringing a linebacker occasionally to mask that.
All right, second down and 10 now for Gilmer at the Dog 48-yard line after they recovered the onside kick. Pump fake right now. They hand off to the running back, and he's going to get, this is Davion and 7. 3 for Davion Smith.
That was Lister in there messing all that up. We hadn't called his name a whole lot tonight, but he gets double teamed every play. So every team comes into the game double teaming him.
3rd down and 7 for Gilmer at the 45, at Carthage 45. Here's Tennyson. He wants to throw. Hits as he throws. This ball is incomplete as John Carlos Stanton put him on the ground. No, that was Bobby Cooks.
Bobby Cooks. But we've got some big old boys in the inside, don't we? And we've got a mixture of them. We bring them in.
Coach Surratt bragging about the speed of this defense. He said it's definitely faster than last year. We don't have the length and size that we had on some of the players from last year, particularly the defensive ends, but a faster defense than last year. 4th and 7. 4th and 7, Tennyson pump fake, and now he throws. This ball is going to be caught for a first down. It's going to go down to the 33-yard line, so it goes from the 45 to the 34, 11 yards on that pass play.
Across the middle, right behind the linebackers.
And they pick up a first down. 1st and 10 now at the Dog 34. Carthage leading 28-7. Here's Tennyson. Wants to throw it. Throwing it deep, far sideline. This ball is up in the air, and it is going to be caught for a touchdown.
We had excellent coverage here, but our defender jumped too soon. And he was coming down, and the kid was just standing there left to get it. So, they came back from 20-something, 21 down last week. So we've got to take the ball and control it.
34-yard pass for Gilmer. And that is with 4:48 to play, so they scored just a minute 7 after they scored their other touchdown. And here's the kick, and it's again good. It's not right down the middle. It's toward the left side, but it's inside the left upright. 28-14 Carthage, 4:48 to go in the 3rd.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Jason, what's going on the sidelines there?
Right there?
We're here.
Yeah, I was just looking at them over there. They're all regrouping right now. Coach Preston's getting them together, and I'm going to maybe stand behind them and see what I can hear.
All right, good deal. Be snooping.
All right, so Gilmer has scored 2 quick touchdowns in the span of a minute and 7 seconds. The second one coming after recovering an onside kick.
Thank goodness the Cowboys had that onside kick last week. Won the game for them. But that was a perfect bounce.
Yeah, that was a perfect bounce. That's right.
You don't see them that very often like that.
And they're going to do it again. Okay, they've got 6. No, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 5 lined up here on this side where they're going to kick, and that's where they kicked it the last time. Here comes another one. High hop again, and this time it's on the ground, and I think we got it this time.
Another good hop.
Yeah, another high hop. Boy, that young man has perfected that onside kick.
Wow, he bounces about 3 times, and then all of a sudden it just leaps like a diver in the air, and we almost grabbed it. Number 11, Big Cat almost grabbed it, got over his head.
Boy.
We had a kid following it behind him.
He's got that perfected. Let's get a job for his dad in Panola County.
Of course, we got 6 kickers.
We got 8.
Okay.
All right, so the Dogs now recover the onside kick, and we have it at our 42, and we've got a score.
We may go back to home cooking right
now. We've got a score. All right, here's a handoff to Courtney. Courtney comes outside, and he is dropped for no gain.
Yeah, that was just a good play by the defender there. Courtney made a cut and went to his right, and he was a middle linebacker or a strong safety. But if he keeps coming up to fill that hole, we're going to throw over his head.
So 2nd down and 10 now. First half, all Bulldogs. Second half, we had a touchdown call back. That was a huge play here in the second half. And then they recovered an onside kick, and they scored twice within a a span of 1 minute and 7 seconds. Okay. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Second down and 10. Horton wants to throw it. And he throws over the middle. This ball is tipped and incomplete, almost intercepted by Gilmer.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. Boy, the momentum is shifting, or it has shifted, and we've got to do something to get it back.
Coach Preston was on the sideline just telling the guys to make sure they have inside leverage, and I think they had a busted coverage. They were supposed to be in cover 4.
Okay. Thank you, Jason.
All right, so now third down and 10. Third and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Carthage 42-yard line. The entire complexion of this ball game has changed here in the third quarter. Here's Horton. Horton throws. This ball is caught by Wade over there on the far sideline, and he gets some yardage, but he's not going to pick up 10 yards. He's going to have at least 5. The line of scrimmage was a 42, and they're going to give him.
He got good yardage.
Yeah, he got 7 yards out of it. So he got 7 yards on the pass play to Braden Wade. That was Wade, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay. And so now it's fourth down and 3. Got to have this. Because boy, if they stop us here, then their stands are going to really get into it big time here. 3:52 left to play in the third quarter. Carthage leading 28-14. Snap back to Horton. Horton's going to throw. This ball is incomplete, and Gilmer holds. Almost picked off.
Well, they just played good defense there. Everything they did right then was good defense. And they do have the momentum. They're making the extra leap. The guy jumped right in the pass pattern there. We didn't have a whole lot of people out in the pass pattern. We tried to draw them with Courtney going in motion, but it didn't fool them.
Yeah, we're going to need to get that momentum back, guys. We need a changing play right here.
All right, so Gilmer now first and 10 at the Dog 49 after we went for it on fourth down and didn't get it. Okay, here's Tennyson. Tennyson going to go deep down the middle. This ball is incomplete. Incomplete with one-on-one coverage down there.
I tell you what, that number 14, he has caught a bunch of passes today. You got his name over there? He has been all over the field.
That is Dylan Fluellen.
Well, he's been all over the field. He's got a bunch of those passes.
Yeah, they've got a couple of Fluellen brothers. In fact, they've got some Fluellens that were here about 5 years ago.
All right, second down now and 10 for Gilmer at the Dog 49-yard line. Low snap back to Tennyson. He's going to throw. He throws this ball. This ball is caught at the 47 to the 40.
He fumbled it.
And did he fumble it?
He did. It looks like we recovered. He fumbled it in the air. And let's see what they're saying. Our defense is not leaving.
Okay, it's going to be a completed pass right there. So that's a completed pass of 14 yards. Okay, so now it's first and 10 at the Dog 35. Gilmer coming back in this ball game. They've cut it down to a two-score game. Here's Tennyson. Tennyson almost sacked. He does get back to the line of scrimmage. He was going to scramble with it, and he was tackled, I believe, by Foster.
It was.
And that's going to make it now second down and 10 at the 35.
Well, we needed that play right there to make them have to stretch it a little bit on second down. This kid's not big, but he's wiry. That's what I would call him in the country world.
3:05 left to play in the third. Carthage leading 28-14. Here's Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw. He throws. This ball is tipped and incomplete. Good coverage there.
Wade.
That was Wade again.
Wade was he threw the ball over the middle, and Wade was there to break it up. Almost another interception. He's tall and lanky. 2:57 left third quarter. 28-14 Carthage. But momentum has shifted.
We got to get the ball back and keep it for a while to give our defense a rest. They've been on the field a lot here in this third quarter. 2:57 left to play in the third. Carthage up 28-14. 4 wideouts this time for Gilmer. Low snap, he drops it and gets loose. Rolling to his right, he picked it back up, throws downfield, long throw. This ball is incomplete down at the 5-yard line. So that's going to bring up another fourth down now.
Okay, they didn't call the flag there. We had the Gilmer Buckeye fans going nuts, but that was just good coverage. He was in position. He rolled out to the right, and the guys broke their coverage and broke their routes, and we just responded well to that.
Yeah, did they test our deep pass coverage in the first half like this?
All right, 4th down and 10. They've had some low snaps this year, and they've had a few in this ball game. Here's the snap back to Tennyson. Tennyson looking right. He's throwing far sideline. This ball is up in the air. There was a push by Gilmer. They didn't call that, and it's incomplete, and Carthage will take over. Did you see that push?
Yes, look at there. There's a flag afterwards now. I don't know who that's going to be on.
The Gilmer receiver pushed our defensive guy. There's no doubt about that in the back. You could see it from this angle. And then after the play was over, an unsportsmanlike against somebody.
It's going to be against us because our defense is staying out there. There's another one.
Now another one just came out.
And that was Wade got that one. And he was, I guess, saying some profanities or something because they're going to get a double whammy here. And like he said, we had to play the second half, and we weren't used to game speed. But we just giving them that right there. So they're going to hash it out over there. Strat's out talking to the referee. So we'll see what happens here. Referee's fixing to tell us. Offsetting, looks like.
No, it's an incomplete pass. Unsportsmanlike. Against, I guess, both teams. I don't know for sure. We can't hear the official. I can tell you this much: Carthage is going to get the football.
I'll tell you right now, Scott Surratt, if we had that, didn't make the first penalty and we caused the second one, I'd hate to be in the film session.
Yeah, I think, guys, what I found out is that the first flag was indeed on the Gilmer receiver. The second one, I believe the referee was trying to separate our players, and I think one of our players pushed his hand away, and that's why he threw the second flag.
Ball's going up on the 10, Larry. And I don't know why. Was that after the play was over, the unsportsmanlike? Is that why we're getting penalized down there?
I don't know.
What do you think, Jason?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That second flag was on our player because I think he pushed the hand of the referee away, and I think so. That was after the play was over. So that's why they moved him back.
Okay, so that must have happened at the 25-yard line. So we've got it now 1st and 10 at our 10, but we do have the ball. Horton, hand off to Courtney. Courtney over the left side, and he's got a few yards this time out to cross the 15, looks like to the 16-yard line.
Maybe the 17, Larry. So
yeah, maybe the 17.
So maybe that's a 7-yard. We needed that on first down. We need to control the ball right now. 2:23 left, third quarter, 28-14, Carthage.
All right, so it's at the 17-yard line. 2nd down and 3 for Carthage at our 17 with the clock moving. 2:10 to play here in the third. Carthage up 28-14. And here's the throw to the right side. It's caught, and he gets loose to the 20, out past the 25-yard line. That's going to be a House AC first down to Craig McNew.
Yeah, we needed that. We needed to get our defense off the field, get some water in them, get some rest in them. We're not used to this third and fourth quarter this year because we haven't had one.
So that's a pickup of 9 to McNew. All right, so now it's 1st and 10 for Carthage at our 26. Clock rolling, 1:45 to play in the third. Carthage up 28-14.
Noah's in the game.
Noah Patty.
That's right.
Okay, handoff goes to Courtney. Courtney running room, right side 30, 35, out to the 36-yard line. Could be another first down.
I tell you what, he is just one touch hog. He's not huge. He's well built, at about 200 pounds, and he does not go down backwards.
So another House AC first down is out to the 36-yard line. 1:20 to play here in the third. Carthage with the football at their own 36, leading 28-14. It was 28-0 at halftime. 2 touchdowns for Gilmer here in the second half. Second one came after they recovered an onside kick. Here's pitch out, Courtney. Courtney going left side and stopped for nothing there.
That was Hodgkins there.
Oh, was that Hoskins? Okay.
We had twins in the backfield, and they pitched to him, and there was nowhere to go. He had nowhere to go. That was good defense.
And now 50 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. So if we go with a running play here, this will be the final play of the third third stanza, and we'll go to the fourth, leading 28-14. It's going to be second down and 10 now for Carthage at their 36. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Horton under center. Tight end right. Horton, play action fake, wants to throw it. Great protection. Going deep down the middle, has a man down there. This is McNew, and he cannot pull it in at the 15-yard line.
He lost his footing by himself, or he would have caught it in stride touchdown. That was a beautiful throw, wasn't it?
Oh, my gosh.
Put the right amount of air under it. It wasn't a tall pass. It was just a trajectory. Looked like a football itself, matter of fact. And he lost his footing.
Okay, let's say he threw that at the 30. Okay, so that'd be 20 and 35, 55 yards in the air right there on that pass. 15 seconds to play now in the third quarter. Second down and 10 for Carthage at their own 36. Handoff goes to Courtney on a draw. Courtney to the 40, to the 44-yard line.
Ooh.
And he picked up 8 there.
That makes us maybe thinking about going for fourth down again.
And we'll do that in the fourth quarter. At the end of 3, Carthage 28, Gilmer 14. Back with the fourth right after this.
Hey folks, it's Aaron Hicks with Elliott Dodge of Carthage. We are kicking off this football season with 2 great sales events, Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days. This month at Elliott Dodge of Carthage, you can buy a brand new 2020 Ram 1500 at 0% for
and electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
All right, we start the fourth quarter, and we'll give you some stats. These stats brought to you by the First Methodist Church of Carthage. They invite you to worship with them and hear their pastor, Kevin Otto. Just a couple of first downs, a couple of stats. Carthage with, 19 first downs, and Gilmer has 15. Passing yards, Carthage 206, Gilmer 247. Fourth down and 3 for Carthage at their own 38-yard line. 4th and 3. Handoff goes to Courtney, and we got a flag, stop and play.
That means we're probably a false start. We were starting the fourth quarter, so it might have been a timing issue by the refs. Nope, it's false start us. That'll change our play call.
So that will make it now, instead of 4th down and 3, it'll make it 4th down and 8. 4th and 8 for Carthage at our 38-yard line.
Well, we need to do something here, either punt it, a real good punt, a Kai, or we need to make our first down.
Bulldogs look like they may be going for it. And they are. Horton wants to throw it, throws it, and it's high, overthrown, and Gilmer holds, and they will take over on offense.
Well, we have a 14-point lead here going into the fourth quarter, and our defense has been on the field most of the third quarter, so we need to get a 3 and out right here.
All right, and it was 28-0 at halftime, but Gilmer scored back. Carthage has not scored in the second quarter. The second half. We had a long touchdown call back because of a penalty. Gilmer recovered an onside kick. Empty backfield for Tennyson. 5 wide receivers. Tennyson with the football. He wants to throw it. Pretty good protection. Throws over the middle. This ball is picked off. Picked off by the Bulldogs. And that is going to give Carthage a first down at their own 24-yard line.
Austin Morgan stepped in there, and his senior leadership stepped in there and grabbed that over the middle. The Bulldogs will take the ball back over. Has there been any turnovers?
That's it.
That's the first one.
That's the first one of the ball game. you could have heard Scott Surratt at, Chalk Talk talking about Austin Morgan, and on the interview also that Austin has picked up, he has picked up some muscle. He's stronger than he was last year. He's faster and quicker than he was last year. And he comes up with a huge turnover there. First turnover of the ball game, and Carthage gets the ball back now at their own 24. Need a time possession drive here for the Bulldogs. All right, pitch out to Courtney. Courtney right side 25, and he falls forward after being hit at the 25 to up to 28, so he picks up 4 on that play.
You know, Larry, I was talking to some of the guys at halftime. Think about all the deflected passes that we did, we almost intercepted throughout the game. I thought we were due, didn't you?
Correct. We had a bunch of them that we deflected, absolutely.
We're always due, Jason.
So now it's second down and 6. Second and 6 for Carthage at their own 28. And let's see, Horton this time is going to go under center. Ball on the right hash. Carthage leading at 28 to 14, 11-15 to play in the fourth. Here's Horton, handoff Courtney. Courtney up the middle across the 30. Out to the 32-yard line. It's going to be a gain of another 4 for Courtney. I've got Courtney now with 129 yards on 19 carries. And it'll be third down and 2. Now we've got to pick up this first down here.
He's just getting warmed up. The way we've been going, we'll run him twice right here. Our offensive line has handled most of this game very well.
Third down and 2 for Carthage at our 32-yard line. 10:40 and counting now here in the fourth. Offset out of the right this time. Handoff Courtney. Courtney left side 35-40. Almost broke it the distance. He almost took it to the house. It's another house AC first down and a pickup of 8 on the play. If he gets past that last guy, he is gone.
Had to come up kind of gimpy there. He landed funny on his shoulder, but he's up. 10:27 left in the ball game. 28-14 Carthage. We finally had a couple of first downs here in the third quarter to into the early fourth.
So it's first and 10 now for the Bulldogs at their 40. They take a little time off the clock on every snap. That's what Horton is doing. Horton with the snap. Perfect. Oh, long pass to McNew. He's wide open. It was just a little bit out of his reach. I tell you what blocking that time. What protection for Kai Horton.
And that's why Kai should have put a little air under that ball, because his man had separated from his defender and was wide open. And that's the second. Of course, first time McNew missed the ball because he tripped his own self, but that right there was a touchdown waiting to happen.
Yeah, that we should have had that. Okay, I'm sure Coach Surratt will come listen to Chalk Talk and watch the coach dissect every play. I tell you what, it's amazing to listen to him. All right, second down and 10 now for the Bulldogs at their own 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Courtney. Courtney right side. He's to the 45. Courtney to the 47 and falls forward to about the 48-yard line. Courtney with tough running here in this fourth quarter. 9 yards for Mason Courtney.
He bounced off a linebacker, bounced off a safety, and ended up with great yardage there.
You just think when you come to Chalk Talk, you're listening to a coach that he's third all time, 100 years of UIL football. There's only 1 behind second and 2 behind first. And he's done his in 13 years. Those other 2 men coached over 40. Okay, here's Nick Stewart, wing right. Here's a handoff to Courtney. Courtney this time to midfield, 45. Courtney to the 40. Courtney down to the 35-yard line. Another house AC first down. Big run from Mason Courtney.
He stepped around the guy that just stood there and watched him go around him, and then pushed his way into the secondary, and they had to drag him down. But one thing about the Chalk Talk, he's no mercy. If one of our guys is not doing right, he'll point it out big time.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly
no
right.
Favorites. There's no favorites.
There's no favorites at all. That's one thing that you got to love about him, I tell you. No favorites at all. Chalk Talk Monday at 12 o'clock. If you've never been, just come one time and you'll be hooked. First and 10 for the Dogs at the 35. Horton under heavy pressure this time, rolling to his right. He's going to throw it away.
Good.
Throws it into the cheerleaders.
Good play by Kai then, because there was nowhere to go with the ball. He was rolling to his right. He only had one receiver in that side of the field. He just threw it away.
That's a senior quarterback move right there.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentally, last last night, okay, at Bulldog Stadium, our freshmen lost 49-42. A very exciting game, lost in the last minute of play. 22-22 tie for the JV. And understand up here, our junior high teams won 3 out of 4. Okay, here's second down and 10 now for Carthage at the Gilmer 35-yard line. 8:32 left in the fourth quarter. Pitch out to Courtney. No, this is Hoskins going left to the 35-30, and he's out of bounds. Hoskins with that pitch out going left, and he picks up 4 yards.
Well, the big difference in Hoskins, because he hadn't been on the field a whole lot, is that Courtney wouldn't run out of bounds there. He had cut up field and got a yard or two. And this is what this kid's got to learn.
Okay, okay, exactly. We've heard that as chalk talk. Hoskins, he sort of likes the sideline. He has a tendency to go to the sideline. You're right about that.
But there's just not enough game experience here. That's you know, once he learns plant foot, then you're going to see him show out.
Okay, third down and 6 for Carthage. Oh, 3 seconds on the play clock. Got to hurry. 1 second, and Scott Surratt forced to burn a timeout. That won't make him happy. Back after this break.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
There's nothing like football season in Texas. As the #1 ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the #1 ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship.
Including they recovered an onside kick. Third down and 6. Here's Horton. Horton looking to throw. He throws right. This ball is caught by Wade, and that's going to be a Howes AC first down. It's going to go from the 31 down to the 20 or 19. That's going to be a pickup of about 12 yards and another Howes AC first down.
And I tell you what, really Wade showed his versatility and his height then. That ball looked like it was going to sail out of bounds, but he just reached up there at the last second and brought it in.
Okay, so that's a 12-yard pickup to Braden Wade. 5 receptions, 52 yards. And so now Carthage has a 1st and 10 at the Gilmer 19-yard line. Yeah, this is taking the wind out of the Buckeyes' sails. There's no doubt about that. 8:20 left to play. I formation. Hand off to Nick Stewart. Big hole to the 10, and Stewart was tackled there. He goes into the end zone. Nick Stewart, the fullback in Carthage and in the Scott Surratt offense, rarely gets the ball, but when he does, it's often a pretty good gain. That's a gain of 6 yards.
Yeah, good play there. They act like they pitched it out to Courtney going to the left, and they already handed it off. Kai finished up with his routine, and looks like he's pitching it. And by that time, Nick Stewart's 5 yards upfield.
Okay, so we'll give him 5 to the 14-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Carthage at the Buckeye 14. 7:40 left to play in the game now. Tight end left. Here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney. This time I believe that's Courtney. And whoever it is down to the 10. Was that Courtney?
That was Courtney.
Okay, so 4 yards there for Courtney.
Good offensive line push to get us that amount of yardage. We're back to the line of scrimmage, Larry.
Okay, 3rd down and 1. Down at the 6-yard line. And handoff goes to Mason Courtney. Courtney toward the end zone. Courtney is into the end zone for a touchdown. Bulldog touchdown. And the Bulldogs, that is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 6 yards from Mason Courtney. And the Dogs now lead at 34-14.
Well, basically, we took this drive and let the Hogs take over and let our horse run the ball. And that time he got hit hit about the 5 and was falling forward and just stretched out into the end zone. Good play all the way around on offense. Give us a cushion here with 7:10 left.
Here's Madrano, and he is 5 for 5. That is a Bulldog stop extra point. Good by Brandon Madrano. He's 5 for 5. Bulldog stop extra point makes it 35-14 Carthage.
This is Baylor Bardwell with XL Ford. Hunting season is here, and we have our sight aimed on saving you money with our lineup of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. You don't have to have the patience of a hunter to bag one. Come into XL Ford now and let our friendly team find the right vehicle for your budget. Their knowledge and experience, backed by our reliable service department, are sure to please. Excellent prices, excellent selection, and excellent service at XL Ford, or on the net at xlford.net.
First State Bank and Trust knows evolving 21st century banking makes it important to have a financial partner who ensures the monetary services you need and want are available and accessible through technology. Checking and saving accounts, personal debit and credit cards, auto, home, and personal loans are connected through internet and mobile applications, and contact with people when you need it. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, 110 West Spinola, Carthage, 903-693-6606, fsbcarthage.com.
All right, we have 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in the ball game at Gilmer, Jeff Traylor Stadium. And Carthage leads at 20. It makes it 35-14. Madrano getting ready to kick off. Carthage calls it the sky kick. That's what Coach Surratt calls it. Most folks call it a pooch kick. And that's probably what we're going to see here. And there it is. And let's see, they're going to take it, and they're going to drop it, and then they're going to fall on it. I think he wanted to run with that, but once he dropped it, he smartly fell on it because we were getting downfield in a hurry. So Gilmer will have it first and 10 for 31.
Well, our offense kind of took that last drive over and took the game over, basically. 7 minutes left, 21-point cushion for the Dogs. Come out like barn burners, like Larry said in the first half. Nobody stopped us. And then second half, the momentum switched. Because that little quarterback, he is a gamer. He's throwing a deep.
This one's wobbling up in the air. Another interception for the Bulldogs. A wobbler there. Someone got hold of Tennyson, hit him, and that one was brought down by Brandon King.
Brandon King.
A junior.
Hey, Mark, I think the law of averages is catching up with him.
Okay, that's right. But the kid just threw a prayer, looked like that time. He didn't get his legs under him, just threw it out deep. It floated in the air, and King was there to get it. So we have the ball again now.
So the Bulldogs will take over this time at their 43.
How many yards Courtney got now, you say?
I've got 172.
He's coming back on the field. And Hatton looked like to me he's got a bum leg. When he runs the line, of course, that may be what he does. But he has not been effective later, but we hadn't found him, put it that way.
Okay, so it's first and 10 Carthage at their own 43. Horton in the gun. Snap back to him. Going for Hatton. This ball is caught at the 40, and he falls down. If he can, now the Gilmer defender also fell down. That's going to be a House AC first down. The line of scrimmage was the 42.
He must have a cramp because he's gimpy a little bit. He's still one of the fastest on the team.
21 yards on that pass play to Hatton.
That single coverage out there, and Kai looked at it at the line of scrimmage and threw that direction. 6:40 left. Bulldogs had 35-14. Noah Patty's coming into the game. I'd see him take one. He's supposed to be one of the faster kids we have.
All right, 1 second on the play clock, and they barely get it off. Hand off to Courtney. Courtney over the right side to the 35, make it the 34.
Number 8.
Oh, number 8. Okay, Brown Hoskins.
Well, they probably needed really this. Courtney's had a great game. Let's just not get him hurt. Get him out of the game. Let Hoskins take over. Hoskins needs some ground time, you know.
Got a timeout, a player down, and he's going to get up. It's okay, so we'll just keep it here. So Hoskins picks up 3 yards.
We're probably seeing some cramps. That's probably what we're seeing.
Okay, well, but it should be because he started this week. That is, I'll change that. That is Cade Staten.
Okay.
Cade Staten, he started.
He's grabbing his, looks like Jason's down there. Looks like he's grabbing his calf.
Okay, so second down now and 7. Second and 7 for Carthage at the Gilmer 34. 5:43 to play in the game. Horton in the gun, snap back to him, low snap, he picks it up, going to go deep, far sideline. This ball is
picked up.
There's
and
a flag.
We get a 15-yarder right there afterwards. So I believe that our man fell forward, and their man jumped up and caught it, and then our man jumped up in the guy's face. But who's on the field?
I don't know. Looks like our offense is going down there.
Well, I tell you what, maybe our guy caught it. Jason, what happened there?
I believe our guy caught it, and something happened, a little extracurricular activity after the play.
There's a little mouthing going on. We get the penalty on it. We probably retaliated and got the penalty. Don't forget.
Okay, so they take it down. Okay, just a second. They take it down to the 18, so that means it went down to the 3. That was a 31-yard pass.
Yeah.
Who caught that?
I believe it was number 19. I think that.
I thought it was.
Or number 13. I think it was Wade.
13. Okay, so that was a 31-yard pass. Okay, a first down, and then a 15-yard penalty. Well, we picked up some 15-yarders here in the second half.
Yeah,
Wade got that one. That's 2 on him.
Yeah.
Surratt's hot.
Okay, first down and 10 now for us, for Carthage at the Buckeye 18. Hand off to Hoskins. Hoskins going right, and now he's going to be pushed back. And,
hey, Larry?
Yes.
Who do we play next week? Some weak team, doesn't it?
No, I'm afraid not.
We've got Pleasant Grove next week. And we went up there last year and fell behind in the first half and then opened up and scored 38 points on, I think, 31 in the second half or so. And they're not mad. They're mad at us. They just can't wait till we get there.
They averaged, I tell you what, Mark, last year in the games other than Carthage, they averaged 46 points. That's how many they scored, average. We gave them 14.
That's right. I wonder how they're doing tonight, or if they're playing, they may be off tonight.
Okay, so that was let's see, what do we got? We got a timeout. Timeout, Carthage.
The other day I was shopping at one of our bigger local businesses. As I was scanning my items to purchase, I was prompted on the screen and asked if I would like to continue even though paying cash was not an option. I asked one of the employees why cash was not being taken. The person shared that due to a national corn shortage, the scan checkouts did not have coins, so they would not be able to give correct change. I got to thinking, I sure am glad there's not a shortage on Jesus. The Bible tells us that he came so that we may have life and have it abundantly. Not just a little life or an average life, but the one that's abundant. How great it is to know that there's never a shortage of Jesus. Hi, this is Paul Gwynn inviting you to come join us on Sundays at Central Baptist. There's Bible study at 9:30 and worship at 10:45. If you cannot join us, watch or listen with us on Facebook Live, YouTube, Cable Channel 18, or KGAS FM 104.3, 1590 AM. And remember, there's never a shortage of Jesus.
All right, second down and 11 for Carthage at the Gilmer 19. Handoff this time goes to running back to the 15. This is Stewart. Stewart to the 10. Stewart to the 5. It's going to be another Howes AC first down. And we're in the Kelly's Collision red zone down at the 5-yard line after that pickup of 14 yards.
We got a Buckeye down on the field. I think it's cramps the way he's. And so we'll take a little break here, Larry.
Okay.
Navigating 21st century business financial currents can be trying, even for seasoned commercial endeavors. Get assistance charting your course with trustworthy commercial lending officers at Farmers State Bank, Carthage Center, Joaquin, and Shelbyville. FSB offers 116 years stability, a finance source for expansion and equipment purchase to help ensure growth on the path you want. Committed to East Texas business long-term success, your commercial financial request decisions are made by officers you likely know already. FSBCTX.com, Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here at Jeff Traylor Stadium in Gilmer. 4 minutes, 13 seconds left to play in the ball game. Carthage leading 35-14, and the Dogs are threatening again. It will be first and goal now at the Gilmer 5-yard line. The young man for Gilmer that was on the field, he is walking off with a little bit of assistance, so it looks like he's going to be okay. I don't know if he'll be back in the game tonight, but Carthage first and goal now at the 5-yard line, 35-14 Carthage. And again, we go to Pleasant Grove. So this week we take on the number 5 team in Class 4A Division I. Next week it's the number 2 team in Class 4A Division I. And 3 weeks from tonight, it'll be the number 4 team in Class 4A Division I, and that will be Jasper. Tough stretch of ball games here for Carthage. First and goal. Horton under center. Horton hands off to Stewart. Stewart up the middle. Stewart into the end zone. 5-yard touchdown run. Nick Stewart, and the Dogs up the lead here to 41-14. So that is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown. Thank you, Kane Hardware.
Oh, Nick, he's been dancing to get him a touchdown, and now he's got one under his belt. He's looked really good tonight in the times that they've let him carry the ball. But he's a north and south runner.
Fourth, 3:33 left to play, and the extra point is good again. Medrano 6 for 6, 42-14 Dogs.
Carthage Flower Shop, located on the square in downtown Carthage, where they carry an array of fresh flowers and silk pot plants. Carthage Flower Shop also carries colonial candles, mantra bands, hickory farms, the naked bee, and willow tree angels. Shop Carthage Flower Shop. They will help you with all your floral needs.
East Texas is a wonderful community, and at Panola National Bank, we're proud to call it home. That's why you'll find our bank and our employees helping others wherever you look. From supporting local schools to volunteering with local charity events, we're part of the fabric that weaves the community and its people together. When it comes to financial service needs, local is better. We provide convenient banking services so we can help our community grow. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
I'll tell you what, Mark, Kane Hardware again is bringing us the touchdowns this year, and 10 years ago, Beverly and I remodeled our house. Actually, we spread it over 4 summers to preserve our marriage, and we set up an account down there.
I bet she's happy about that.
Yeah. Set up an account down there, and I did a lot of business with them. They did a great job for us. Here's the kick by Medrano. Oh, what a boot! 5 yards deep into the end zone. So Medrano, was that Medrano or was that Dawson Smith?
That was, but it was a new, I think, there he is, number 35.
35. That is Dawson Smith. Dawson Smith, let me tell you a little background on him. He and his family moved up here. Their extended family lives in Carthage. They moved up here from Round Rock. He and his family were members of my son's church, where my son was senior pastor at First Baptist Round Rock. And Dawson Smith, this is from Coach Surratt, the strongest leg in his 14 years at Carthage. And that was 5 yards deep in the end zone. All right, here's Tennyson. Tennyson wants to throw it. Rolling right. He throws. This ball is that caught? If it is, it's a fabulous catch. And it is.
Yeah, he reached
Great catch.
Yeah, he dove and just caught it with his hands as he rolled out of bounds. That's a really good catch.
Boy, they have got some great receivers. That is a 14-yard pass play right there.
Well, one of them was the starting quarterback last year.
Starting quarterback is number 12. That's right. Number 14, though, is the one that's made several spectacular catches. First down and 10 now from their 39. Here's Tennyson. Okay, on a quarterback draw. He's going to run with it. And he has another first down.
Foster on the tackle.
So Tennyson.
We've kept him on the ground. We've kept him low tonight.
Under 3 minutes to go in this one.
Who's number 80? He's in the Javaria Brown, a junior. That's some new faces. Let's see. Number 20. I hadn't come.
Clock rolling. 2:43 left to go.
Jedrick Johnson.
All right, second down and a foot to go. Here's a long pass over the middle. This ball may be picked off. It is intercepted. Third interception for the Dogs. Back at the 15, going the opposite direction. 25-30, 35-40, 45, midfield, 45, 40, 35, and he's down to about the 38-yard line instead of the 35. The third pick of the night for the Bulldogs. Who came up with that one?
Brandon King. Looks like to me
So 3 turnovers. If you just joined it, it's all Carthage in the first half, 28-0. Pretty much all Gilmer in the third quarter, including recovering an onside kick. It was 14-0 Gilmer in the third, but it's been Carthage here in the fourth, 14-0, and a couple, 2 or 3 turnovers. We've had 3 turnovers that we've come up with 3 passes picked off here in the second half. So 1st and 10 now, Dogs at the Gilmer 39. And this is Rockmore, the quarterback, handing off to the running back, and not much there. So let's see if we can identify some of these players. You got Cy Schumacher in there as fullback. Who was that carried the ball?
Number 65, Austin Grimes is in the game. He's a senior, looks like.
Okay, 54 is Bladen Trokel.
I think that was 26 that ran the football.
Number 26.
26. That's Noah Patty.
I think 42 ran it. But
I could be wrong.
26 is Noah Patty.
Also number 17 in the game, Kendrick Harper. He's a sophomore.
66, did you name him Kobe Knipe?
Have not named him yet.
Okay, 2nd down and 10 for Carthage at the Gilmer 39. Hand off to the running back. This is Braden Wade, I think.
No, that's 43. It's 43.
43. Okay, that's Schumacher.
We've been sneaking that fullback in tonight. Tonight, a lot more than we usually do.
39, that goes down to 31. That's a gain of 8. Gain of 8. Okay, let's see if we can get another lineman here.
54.
54, I think I got him. That's Trokel.
Okay.
He's the snapper on extra points. 65.
I've already named him Austin Grimes.
We're trying to get all of them, Mother and Dad at home. We're trying to get all of them in here. 3rd down and 2 for Carthage at the 31. This is Stewart right here.
It's 1st down, looks like.
Clock keeps running. I don't know if it's 1st down. It's going to be close. He needed 2 yards. I think he got 1.
They didn't stop to move the chains. So.
Okay, so it's 4th and 1, 35 seconds to go. So the Dogs are going to win it, and we're going to go to Texarkana next week to face the number 2 ranked team in Class 4A Division 2.
They won 35-21 tonight. Who were they playing? You remember?
Do not remember. And they are the defending state champions in Class 4A Division 2. Okay, we got to snap it here. It's 4th down, and we give it, I think, to Stewart, and he is wrapped up for a loss.
That's Schumacher again.
Oh, it says Schumacher.
He didn't have anywhere to go.
That's Cy Schumacher.
3 seconds. I guess we turned it over. Gave them one more
Turned
shot.
it over on downs.
So, yeah, I'd love to know who Pleasant Grove played tonight. They've been winning their games. Except they got beat by Argyle, but that was a scoring fest, like 52-48 or something like that.
Oh, that's the game.
That's the ball game?
Yeah, they let it run out. Okay, so that's the ball game. Carthage wins it. We'll get started on the stats. And be sure and stay with us for the interview with Coach Surratt.
At Carthage Furniture, Monty has chest freezers from 5 cubic feet for $239 to 9 cubic feet at $419, and all sizes and prices in between. At Carthage Furniture, find 110-volt window AC units starting at $349. They even have a 15,000 BTU window AC that will cool up to 3 rooms for only $549. Remember, Carthage Furniture offers free delivery. The U Store on West Panola, right behind the car wash, where Rosa speaks Spanish.
New vehicles, pre-owned vehicles, parts and service, Pippin has what you need. Hello, this is Will Blackwell with Pippin Motor Company. COVID-19 has changed a lot of things, but it hasn't stopped customers from getting a great deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. Honored to serve this community for 70 years, we are Pippin Motor Company. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or online at pippinmotorcompany.com.
We want you to join the winning team at Hudson Financial Group and let us assist you in finding the best game plan for your insurance and investment needs. We are licensed with over 30 companies to provide you with the best coverages and prices, whether you need personal, commercial, or life insurance. At HFG, we strive to prepare our clients for the unexpected and their future. Stop by our office at 1519 West Panola or give us a call at 903-693-7874 and let us help you with your winning game plan today. And go Dogs.
Navigating 21st century business financial currents can be trying, even for seasoned commercial endeavors. Get assistance charting your course with trustworthy commercial lending officers at Farmers State Bank, Carthage Center, Joaquin, and Shelbyville. FSB offers 116 years stability, a finance source for expansion and equipment purchase to help ensure growth on the path you want. Committed to East Texas business long-term success, your commercial financial request decisions are made by officers you likely know already. FSBCTX.com, Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Having no AC or a broken AC that works only half the time is never fun. Let Kane True Value show you window unit sizes from 5,000 BTU up to 25,000 BTU. Stay cool. Enjoy a new air conditioner because, let's face it, we live in Texas and summer is not over. For details, call 903-693-6641 and visit Kane True Value, 224 South Shelby, Carthage, Texas.
We're going to send it down to you and go get the stats later.
All right, thank you, Larry. Down here with the winning coach, head coach Surratt. Surratt, talk about the game. You're off to, it took a while, but you're off to a 2-0 start.
Well, we did the best shot in the second half, especially in the third quarter, and we didn't match their intensity. We're not happy about that. We got to come out and get ready, and then very happy how we finished the game. Other than we're too many penalties. We'll play for those.
Right. So you get the second half, but you still were able to right the ship there in the fourth quarter, kind of settle it down a little bit, take the care of the ball.
We got to win the fourth quarter. We won it 14-0, and I believe, and so defense played great. That group averaged over 50 points a game and held them to 14. So I'm proud of our effort. I'm not proud of some things, but we'll get it corrected.
So a little early, but now your thoughts start to think about Pleasant Grove.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy the weekend, that's for sure. And then they're a different animal. They're gonna, just because they run the clock and shorten the game, and very good at running, and their defense is really good.
All right, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Friday night at Jeff Trader Stadium in Gilmer, Texas, the Carthage Bulldogs and the Gilmer Buckeyes getting at it. The Carthage Bulldogs coming in with a record of 1-0. Gilmer was 4-0. And the Bulldogs scored first on a 3-yard run by Mason Courtney. 6:49 to play in the first. It was 7-0. 3:14 to play in the first quarter. A 21-yard pass to Braden Wade, and the Dogs led 14-0. Another touchdown for the Bulldogs. 8:24 to play in the second quarter. This was a 27-yard pass to Montrell Smith from Kai Horton. And Jonathan Madrano's extra point, his third of the night, made it 21-0. And then the Bulldogs scored with 27 seconds left to play in the half on another touchdown pass to Montrell Smith. This was a 22-yarder, and Carthage was up at halftime 28-0. It was all Carthage in the first half, but it was pretty much all Gilmer in the third quarter. They scored on a 31-yard pass with 5:55 to play to make it 28-7. They then recovered an onside kick, and just a minute and 7 seconds after scoring their first touchdown of the ball game, they scored their second one. This was a 34-yard pass, and so all of a sudden Gilmer now was within 2 touchdowns. It was 28-14, but the Bulldogs took charge, took control of it on a 6-yard run by Mason Courtney with 7:10 to play in the fourth quarter to make it 35-14, and then the scoring ended with 3:33 to play in the fourth quarter on a touchdown by Nick Stewart, and Brandon Monroe's extra point made it 42-14, and that was the final in the ball game. Looking at the statistics for the Carthage Bulldogs, they had 26 first downs in the ball game. Gilmer with 17. On the ground, a tremendous edge for the Bulldogs. Carthage with 234 rushing yards. Gilmer had 20. The Carthage Bulldogs 19 of 27 through the air for 270 yards. Gilmer 17 of 34 for 261 yards. So the total yards in the ball game, Carthage 504 yards and Gilmer 281. Carthage with no turnovers in the ball game. Gilmer turned it over 3 times. All those were pass interceptions. Carthage punted once for 42 yards. Gilmer punted twice for a 35-yard average. Carthage 8 penalties for 70 yards. Gilmer 4 for 30. And so the record now, Carthage is 2-0, heading to Texarkana next Friday night to play the number 2 ranked team in the state in Class 4A Division II, and the defending champion from that division, the Pleasant Grove Hawks. So Carthage is 2-0, Gilmer is 4-1. Once again, your final score Friday night from Jeff Trader Stadium in Gilmer, Texas, the Carthage Bulldogs 42 and the Gilmer Buckeyes 14 for your sport. Station